Ready for the workday. As a social influencer, my days can be busy. 4 a.m., I hit the gym. 4:32, protein smoothie. 5:08, save time and money bundling my home and auto insurance with Progressive. Wait, if I bundle and save time, what would I do then? Just sit here and reflect? Like, why am I qualified to influence anyone? And how those weights are hollow? And half of my followers are bots.
You could save time and money bundling your home and auto when you switch to Progressive. It's one less thing to worry about during your already busy day. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Blackhawks head out on the road tomorrow. They'll take on the Utah Mammoth. They beat Utah in overtime 3-2 Monday at United Center. Time running out for the Bulls to try and turn things around. But last night they did beat the Warriors in overtime, 130-124. Modest Puzelis with 41 points and 6 rebounds, helping Chicago bounce back from a tough 126-110 loss at Sacramento on Sunday. Puzelis had a career-high 41 points. He hit a big three-pointer with 2:20 left in overtime. Josh Giddey had a triple-double with 21 points, 17 assists, and 13 rebounds. Meanwhile, the Warriors missed another chance to give Coach Steve Kerr career win number 600. Bulls visit the Lakers Thursday night, continuing a 5-game West Coast road trip. They sit 12th in the Eastern Conference, 5.5 games out of the 10th and final play-in spot. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Welcome to guided meditation. Close your eyes. You're at the beach. The seagulls are calling. You take out your iPhone 16e you got from Cricket and use Apple Intelligence to clean up that selfie you just took. It's a good one. You send it to your friends instantly with nationwide 5G because Cricket is on the AT&T network. They're totally jealous. Get iPhone 16e for $49.99 when you switch. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Requires new line on the Supreme Unlimited plan. First service charge and tax due at sale. $25 activation fee. Terms and restrictions apply. Cricket 5G is not available everywhere. See store for details.
Hey, it's Flo here to say drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds.
Nice. With my new savings, I'll get some hiking gear. It'll be great for my outdoor era.
I don't know if it counts as an era if you just buy stuff.
I got a cute hiking backpack. It's an outdoor era.
Well, you only bought one thing. I don't think it's an era.
Well, I think we're in a agree to disagree era.
Yeah, sure, you're probably right. Anyway, with the money you could save by switching to Progressive, you can afford to switch to other things in life. It's
my savings era.
Also, everything you do is not an era.
This is Will Walker with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by KFC. Transcript. Tonight, rain and a chance of thunderstorms with patchy fog. A low around 38, with conditions remaining unsettled through the evening. Wednesday brings rain with a high near 39, and temperatures will cool in the afternoon. Expect cloudy skies throughout the day. Currently, it's 40 and raining lightly. With your Fox Valley forecast, I'm Will Walker on WRMN, the talk of the town.
Snapshot from Progressive wasn't created for just anybody. Oh no, we made it for you. Smooth accelerators. When that light turns green, you're off. Like a warm knife through firm butter. Going from 0 to the speed limit in an appropriate amount of time. Sure, your car has horsepower, but your horses prance around as silky smooth as your right foot. Fancy Prancerton. With Snapshot, safe drivers like you get personalized rates based on your driving habits. Sign up today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company.
The new novel, titled DUI Jury Trial, is the true story of two lawyers who defend a truck driver who is charged with DUI. If he's convicted, this truck driver faces a lifetime disqualification of his commercial driver's license, which would prevent him from ever driving a truck again. This 3-year legal battle culminates in a courtroom showdown, which involves the testimony of a DUI expert witness. This book, DUI Jury Trial, is now available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com.
Businesses come in all shapes and sizes. Integrity doesn't. For more than a century, the Better Business Bureau has set the standards for how businesses should operate honestly and ethically. So when you're looking for a business you can trust, check to see who's BBB accredited and who isn't. Always choose the Better Business. Look for the BBB seal because it's looking out for you. That's why it's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
Good morning, and welcome back to another edition of today's WRMN Morning Show. It is a moist one today. You are here listening to me, your host, Susie C., with my shrimp de Jean, David T. Good morning, David.
Good morning, everybody.
We survived those storms yesterday. Thank God we weren't in southern Illinois. I know our friend of the show and family member, Big Mike from Big Mike's Rides, was heading down to Kankakee yesterday. You know, he does the barbecue thing, people without power, and so he knows a thing or two about doing this. So he was heading down. He called me last night to let me know that he was heading down to Kankakee. So we may possibly hear from him this morning to talk about what he sees or what he's been through. But you know, thanks be to God and all his glory that there were no fatalities. That is the biggest thing of all of that yesterday and all the crazy. I don't know if you guys stayed up and watched like any of the weather reports. The lightning, we were just talking about that. The lightning strikes were insane and intense.
They were bright. I mean, it lit up the sky like daylight. And the thunder, boy, there were some that were just deep in. You could just feel it deep into the ground.
Well, so I was at the Mobile Marriott, and I did have an escape route. I did have a plan just in case stuff went south. My girlfriend Jamie lives like 6 minutes from me. So I kind of I had like my wallet. I knew a little thing to grab that if I had to go, I'd go. So, but I watched for a long time, and then they said we were going to get hit again at 9:40, and I went to bed. And I crashed, and I didn't hear much. But this morning it started again, and we didn't get the hail. Thank goodness we didn't get the hail. I saw pictures on the news of people's cars destroyed. As a matter of fact, Jamie sent me a photo. Her friend was in Hinsdale, I think. Hinsdale, down that way. And the hail was so big, it was busting the windows in their house.
Yeah.
So she sent me one of those pictures from her friend off Facebook, and I will post that. But cars, and thank God we were blessed, and because that hot and cold were coming pretty quick. I ran out to my car, and I was like, "What the hell just happened?" Like it really dropped. So
yeah, it was. We did talk about that yesterday. We've got colder air in Wisconsin, warmer air down south, and we're stuck in the middle again. And that was funny. You didn't laugh. Anyhow, but
I was reading. I was reading weather stuff.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no. So this was predicted. We gave you updates as best we can last night. I did too. And I'll tell you what, Sue, with all that motion going on and all that, I actually fell asleep at 9 o'clock. It just went out watching the lightning, the curtains open, sitting there with my tenant, and
which would be his wife.
Shh, nobody needs to know that.
They
Anyhow,
all know.
So we both just like gone. Yeah. And I did not wake up at all last night. We both were just like completely gone. And I don't know if it got worse, if it got better throughout the night.
See, and I love this. I love storms, especially in the Mobile Marriott. You just hear everything, hear crazy noises, hear Like, so it wasn't bad. My biggest thing was with the lightning, I was kind of half listening because, you know, they say it sounds like a freight train when it, and I've seen a tornado and it does kind of sound like a freight train. So I kind of was just laying there for a little bit, like, you know, the thunder would roll in and I'd be like, you know, like a dog hearing a whistle. I'd be like, whoop. Okay, that was thunder rolling in, you know, just to be. And then finally I was like, you know what? I got to get to sleep. But yeah, so thankfully up here, us Northern Illinois folk, we're safe and sound. It is 6:13. It is March 11th. Oof, already March is like crazy. Right now it is 37 degrees. I know you've got the weather pulled up for the forecast for today.
Yes, today, you know, they had problems at Ohio yesterday, too. A lot of flights were delayed. Right now, we are at 36 degrees. The real feel is at 34. Yes, it is raining out there, and it's going to rain for the next hour. We are not going to get anything like we did last night because we have cooled off a lot. So today is windy and colder with low clouds, periods of rain this morning, followed by a rain or snow shower in spots this afternoon.
Damn it, David, you said the S word.
Sorry, it slipped. Tonight we're going down to 26 degrees, you know, partly cloudy, windy. So, you know, watch out for things are going to freeze up a little bit. So tomorrow morning drive, if the moisture's still on the roads and all that stuff, which it probably will be, might be a little slick on bridges and overpass.
Yeah.
You know, and then tomorrow going up to sunny and 48 degrees.
Oh, back up to 48.
Yeah.
Yeah. This, you know what? It's that time of the year. You know, pay attention. I texted my neighbor kid. You know, they're young. They got a baby. Daisy's 2. And they have a little tiny camper. And so I texted Jess and I was like, hey, girl, are you home? Because I didn't see Trevor's van. So I'm like, hey, are you home with Daisy? And she didn't respond. So I texted Trevor right away and I said, hey, is she home alone with the baby? And he's like, no, why? Which they don't pay attention. They don't watch TV. They stream. So I said, because we have some real crap weather coming. I want to make sure they're safe. And he's like, oh, okay, no, they're not home. Thanks. Well, then she finally got back to me and said, I'm not home. What's up? And I said, we have horrible weather coming. I just wanted to make sure that if you were home with Daisy, I was going to have them come over. And if things went south, we just get in my car and go. So she's like, oh my God, that was so sweet. I'm like, no, was it sweet? Yes, probably. But also I know that these kids, they don't watch TV. They don't pay attention to the news. They don't, you know, my kids that age are the same way. And I'm like, hi, is this thing on? You should probably like, you know, every once in a while, just put the news on, like put something, you know, when you see the skies getting crappy because they're clueless.
You got the Weather Channel, and you can watch those color things come towards you.
So much purple, red and purple. It was terrifying. Well, it's 6:15. We are going to take our first break of the morning, and the morning show is sponsored to you by Vasselli Law. Vasselli Law. Visit their website at jmvchicagolaw.com or give them a call at 630-931-8225. They are located conveniently upstairs, across from the Museum, or out in Oak Brook. Vasselli Law, they are advising governments, defending communities, and they are proud sponsors of this morning show. So stay tuned. We got lots to talk about. We got the toast and jam of the day. We got the Q of the day. We got Dean coming in, or Dean zooming in with more animals from Anderson Humane. And I got a little special announcement about that.
All right. We'll be back.
If your idea of therapy involves a fishing rod, a tree stand, or a campfire, then you need American Outdoors Radio. Host John Cruz speaks your language, whether it's about the best lures, tracking game, or that one buddy who always forgets to bring the beer. John's got the tips to sharpen your aim, the hacks to pack lighter, and the stories to keep you entertained. Again, that's American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz. Saturdays at 7 a.m. on WRMN 1410. or stream it at WRMN1410.com. Get ready to outfish, outhunt, and outcamp them all on American Outdoor Radio with John Cruz.
Do you ever crave a delicious treat, but that pesky guilt lingers over you? Well, you can have your dessert and eat it too. Desserts that's gluten-free, keto, vegan, and actually delicious. Yes, we're serious. At Desserts Without Regrets, located in Gilbert's, we bake for people who read labels. Custom cookies, celebration cakes, and treats made with clean ingredients and zero guilt. No walk-ins, because great dessert takes planning. Pre-order only at dessertswithoutregrets.com or call Daria at 312-610-9033. That's Desserts Without Regrets, because dessert should never be a regret.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows. Each night, the Master of Disguise stalks the darkness, outwitting criminals with chilling certainty and supernatural suspense.
You really should believe in ghosts now, Commissioner. And in shadows.
Join the Shadows for classic radio drama filled with mystery, menace, and intrigue. Nightly from 10 to 10:30 p.m. Part of late night radio here on WRMN.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage, because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. It is 6:20 on March 11th. This soggy, wet March 11th. But thankfully, we are all safe and you are all here listening to the WRMN radio show, the morning show here on 14 Douglas Avenue. Traffic on 90 was crapola.
Really?
That is the official traffic person term, crapola.
Wow. Because on the other station that I was trying to get some information about last night on my way here, said everything was wide open.
Well, it was open. It was just, there was a lot of cars. A lot of cars. But it was kind of crapola, and then you've got all the semis with the, spraying the rain off. So just be careful. Take your time. Don't rush. Definitely not worth rushing to get anywhere you don't need to be. So here we are. We are talking about, 621. We are talking about our toast and jam. And, I just was thinking about the storms and the survivors. And, it always seems that this stuff happens at night when it's really, really hard for people to see anything. Just watching this morning, the sheriffs talk about we won't know till sunrise because obviously there's how many people without power down there?
13,000 people without power in Kankakee.
And Kankakee and Pontiac County and that whole area. But so, at night, think about it. It's pitch black. There's no stars. There's, nothing but cloud cover. So a lot of times you can't see. And that's the thing is, looking for. But again, there were no fatalities reported. So I was thinking about the storms and I was thinking about, people that survived. I can't imagine people losing everything other than the clothes on their back and then having to go, back and sort through the mess that's your stuff. But, when the morning comes and you're still alive and your loved ones are good. So the song for today is I Can See Clearly Now. And I'm toasting to everyone who made it through last night safe and sound and glad that they're all still around. So here we go. We're going to listen to I Can See Clearly Now. just informed that there were two fatalities.
Uh-oh.
They just had a press conference.
Down in Kankakee?
However, 2 out of all that could have happened with the amount of destruction and the amount of, our hearts go out to those people that have lost 2 loved ones. But on the other hand, I'm very thankful that it was just 2.
Yeah, right now, give a little bit of an update about last night. Half inch of rain in the Kane County area, varied. Elgin, we were very close to an inch of rain last night, which much needed. Kankakee had up to 1.5 inches of rain last night. Plus, they had a large tornado up to 18 miles. It ran 18 miles across the ground.
That's what they were saying last night. They believed that it was the big one that stayed on the ground almost at least 18 miles. They're going to confirm that this morning, but they were pretty sure last night. 18 miles is insanity for a tornado.
Livingston County had a brief touchdown near Pontiac. And then we also had, what is that? Bureau
County.
Bureau County.
Yeah, Bureau County.
Radar confirmed rotation damage near. There were 2 fatalities. Let me see. Significant destruction, damage. 13,000 people without power right now down south in the Kankakee area. We may have some power outages up around here, but it might be minor.
And there could be more power outages as they, as the sun comes up and they have to shut power down so that they can get into. When we had the big one, the F5 that hit Fairdale out by me, my boyfriend at the time, he was in construction. He had all these million loom lights and stuff. And so we drove out there to see if we could just, drop off here if you guys want to borrow these. And, and they said no. I mean, we weren't trying to get into the scene. We got and said to the officers that had everything blocked, hey, if you want to borrow any of this stuff, you can. And they were like, not right now. So we said, here's our number. But driving through Fairdale, which is a very tiny town, it bounced. There was only 1 fatality, which was amazing for the size of the tornado that it was going through. But yeah, people made it, and it was weird because, this house was fine. This house was gone. This car was overturned. This house was fine. It's just weird how tornadoes, how they react. I mean, I love weather. I do. I love weather. But yeah, so that was, I remember that was crazy. And if you drive through Fairdale now, even there's still a couple of things. They did put up like a park, with a monument to the one woman who perished.
Right. And my cousin, Tracy, lives in Joplin, Missouri.
Oh, geez.
And they had that devastating tornado down there, EF5. And let's put it this way. It ripped part of a hospital apart down there. And we were watching it and the Weather Channel. And then all of a sudden, bam, Joplin just announced was just destroyed by EF5. And my cousin, we were like, oh my God.
I remember that.
We couldn't get to him. We couldn't call. Everything was down. And we turned around and I've been leaving messages. Hey, call me, and it was kind of like very, very, very late at night. And he woke me up. I didn't care. I wanted to make sure he was all right. We were very close.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very close. And he told me they were all right. They said the sirens went off. They don't have basements. A lot of houses in Missouri don't have basements.
Right.
And
because of the soil. Isn't it pretty sandy and soft?
Yeah. And they went right into their closet, which is next to the garage.
Yeah.
And when it was all said and done, they opened up the closet door. That's how that was left. Was their garage and their closet. The rest of the house, gone.
Wow.
So, I mean, he literally said, the rest of my house is gone. My cars are gone. He goes, and so I'm watching the Weather Channel, get more updates about it. And there's my cousin. And the next morning, on there talking with the weather. Yeah, big interview. And
wow.
Found his car. One car was 2 blocks away, and another one, he said, was on the next block. And this is no joke. They had 2 guinea pigs. And guinea pigs are gone. Okay, house is gone. Kids found the guinea pigs alive in their cage 4 blocks down the road, and knew the kids said that's who.
Wow.
The neighborhood kids knew that was their guinea pig and brought it back.
Wow. So that's why I say when we have these storms coming up, especially this time of year, and they say it's a bad storm, whether they predict, tornado or not, I always say make sure that your phones are charged. Make sure that your phones are charged, that you have a good flashlight that's charged or a good lantern. Make sure you have some water bottles of water, whether it's gallons or, and kind of have a little bit of a plan so that if you are out of power for 3 or 4 days, you've got something, you have an idea in your head. Think about your daily routine. Mm-hmm. What can you not live, what can you live without? Your coffee pot. That sucks, but that's,
Hey, get a generator.
So,
you can buy them at Menards for like $1,500
$1,500. I'm saying you live in an apartment, you live, maybe you can't afford that. Just have a goal plan.
Yeah.
Have a goal plan. Know where your safe places are. Like I texted my bartender yesterday and I said, hey, if things go south, head next door to the mobile, lock the door, go to the mobile, and get in the cooler. Because the cooler is the safest place. It's a hard structure. So 6:29, we're going to go to our bottom of the hour break. And when we come back, we will talk cue of the day, a little more safety. We got so much coming up. Dean Dauber is going to be zooming in with some puppers and some kitties, and I'll talk about that. Some exciting news from there. So on our segment today, Susie Saves at 8 o'clock. Stay tuned. So much more to come. We'll be right back.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by USPS Ground Advantage. Illinois lawmakers are considering a bill requiring car dealers to provide vehicle history reports for used cars. The report would contain title issues, odometer readings, recalls, and accident history. Dealer groups say the reports can sometimes contain inaccuracies. The Illinois Supreme Court is reviewing a law that permanently bars people with nonviolent felony convictions from possessing firearms. Capital News Illinois reports attorneys for a Cook County man argue the ban conflicts with a 2022 U.S. Supreme Court ruling on gun regulations. An Illinois Senate committee has approved a bill requiring schools to expel students for at least 1 year if they commit or attempt sexual assault at school or school events. The measure follows a Taylorville case and now moves to the Senate Education Committee. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Pump up the volume. Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
For nearly 50 years, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council and Kane Senior Council have been dedicated to serving seniors in DuPage and Kane counties. Established in 1975, the DuPage Senior Citizens Council is a volunteer-driven 501c3 non-for-profit organization committed to helping older adults live with dignity. From providing nutritious meals to offering support services, the Kane Senior Council is there every step of the way. With programs designed to enhance independence and quality of life, they're proud to make a difference in the lives of their senior neighbors. To learn more or to volunteer, visit them at 418B Airport Road in Elgin or head to their website at caneseniorcouncil.org. Give them a call at 630-338-0999. That's 630-338-0999. That's the Kane Senior Council, caring for seniors because they deserve to live with dignity and respect. Visit caneseniorcouncil.org or call 630-338-0999 today.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Tonight, rain and a chance of thunderstorms with patchy fog, a low around 38. Looking ahead to Wednesday, rain and patchy fog with a slight chance of thunderstorms before noon, high near 38. Expect cloudy skies throughout the day. Currently, it's 38 and raining. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you?
I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Live from the talk of the town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. News, nonsense, and everything in between. So grab your coffee, crank up the volume, and let's do this.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the morning show here on WRMN 1410 AM, downtown Elgin, with your host, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me, Shrimp Dave.
Shrimp.
Just Shrimp Dave.
I don't know if you're like a shrimp du jour.
Shrimp
are
du
you
jour,
shrimp du
yeah.
jour? Are you soup du jour? I don't know.
I don't know.
You're
just
something.
Shrimp Dave.
You're Shrimp Dave. Okay,
Yep.
Shrimpy Dave.
That
Shrimp
works
Dave.
out pretty good.
I like it. I like it. So you got some information about the train whistle that...
Yeah, I guess apparently downtown Elgin on the Metro tracks where the trains are parked, one of the, I guess apparently one of the train horns was activated, was stuck on, and it was just blaring and blaring and blaring and blaring. And I guess people on Facebook were chiming in and just yelling and screaming and calling the police about the train horn.
Well, because, Chief Lally's going to get up out of bed.
Yeah.
She's going to run down to find the train, open it up, and unjam the horn. Because, that's what the police do.
No, she's going to beat the horn butt with her baton and get it to stop. It probably woke her up.
With her taser.
Yeah. People were calling the police like, hey,
call Metra when it's a train thing. Unless, if it's a train malfunction, call Metra, not the PO.
Well, there are two trains that go through Elgin. One is, what used to be the Milwaukee line. I don't know, it's still the Milwaukee line. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the other one is above the Milwaukee line there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if anybody heard that train horn and it kept you up, let us know. Let us know here. Chime in.
Chime in at 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410. Or hit us on YouTube. You can make a comment on the Tube of Views. Or if you want to call in, 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. So I will say that, yesterday we were told by Carp Man Dan that his beloved Dora Lynn had passed away in the hospital. And when I left the studio, I was almost home and he called me. Mm-hmm. Obviously in tears, devastated. I can only imagine. But he reached out because he just wanted to let everybody know all the kind words and kind prayers and thoughts. And, he was very thankful, still at a complete loss because it had just happened a couple, not even 2 hours prior. But the fact that he reached out to us when it happened just shows what kind of family we are. And he was very grateful and now trying to figure things out. They went down to San Diego. They do it every summer. And they were actually contemplating staying and just not coming back for a while and or for good. And unfortunately, this happened. So I think now he had said, as excited as he was to get there, now he just can't wait to get the hell out. He doesn't want to be there, but I'm sure there's arrangements that need to be made. But Cartman Dan, just know that you and your loved ones are on our minds. Your WRMN family is here to support you 100%. So there is that. And then that being said, if you remember last Wednesday on our first Susie Says with Anderson Humane. I always want to call it Anderson Animal Hospital, and I'm so sorry if I do. It's what I knew for years. Mm-hmm. So we have a bunch of cute critters coming on today to Zoom. And I believe he worked with the camera, and so you'll have better sound. However, I said, what is the update on the animals that we
previewed last week? Yeah.
We featured last week. I will tell you that all the animals but one have all been adopted. Sourdough, the beautiful white mix,
first one.
Beautiful baby. Polka Dot, the kitty cat. Corona and Dory were all adopted. The only one that's still waiting is this beautiful, his name is Joshua. And I'm going to repost Joshua. These are, here he is. Let's see. Oop, come on, slide over. Joshua, and it's funny because statistically, black dogs do not get adopted.
Really? Why?
As fast as others. I don't know, but it's a statistic. And Joshua is the cutest little munchkin nugget. I swear thank goodness that I don't have a bigger place. But he is a male. He is 4 months old. And the face on this dog. So I will be putting his face. And what are you laughing at? My little nugget. Cute little nugget. And today we've got coming in. We have got, let's see, we're going to go the other way. What? Spit it out.
I like how you sit there. The cutest little you had to say,
I want to get that little nugget. I want to take them all home.
Your facial and your teeth together.
So this week we have Kenny the cat. He's looks like he's like an orange and white. We have Pip. Oh, Pip's little face. Pip is 5 years old. We got OG.
That's a cool name for a dog. OG.
He's 9 years old. People, if you want an older dog, wait till you see OG. I'm in love. But I can't, thankfully. And then there's Roger. And Roger looks like some sort of mix, a bully mix. He's got little brown eyes and a white face. You'll see because I'm going to post him up. And you're going to be in love. So we got Ziggy, has a cat. Casey, who is cute as could be. We've got a whole lot. And that's coming up at 8 o'clock. We will be talking to Dean. And you will be able to preview all of these doggies and kitties. And then don't forget, mark your calendars. Please mark your calendars. Sunday, April 26th at the Batavia Riverwalk, 100 North Island Avenue. We're going to try to get together a group of people to walk. It's a 5K, but us walkers are only going to do 1.5 miles. I mean, if you choose to run and you're a runner, have at it. I will not be, but I believe it's $30.
Kids are 15.
Kids were kids
certain
were
age
less.
15.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll look up all of that. But you know what? I can get us some WRMN shirts made really inexpensive.
Yeah.
Team WRMN. So I know Eric said he was going to join, but if you guys are going to come out and do that with us, I believe you have to be there at 8 and the walk starts at 9. Now, if I can make it all the way out from Marengo on time, y'all from around here can. So let's get together, the biggest team we can, and get crazy and walk for the animals.
Eric's on the list. I've started a list, so anybody wants.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, I already got you, me, and Eric on the list. It's in my binder, in the kidnapper van, and I'll put you down on the list, and we will call to make sure you're going the night before. Hey, you going? We want to know because we're going to have some music. I have my boombox jam in there.
Maybe I'll order some fun stuff, like noisemakers and shaky things.
We're going to be the loudest group. Where people are going to be like, hey, you guys shut up back there?
It's only 1.5 miles.
Yeah, what is a mile and a half?
Easy peasy, lemon
You can do that
squeezy.
Walking through Woodman's or,
Woodman's.
You can do that walking through Woodman's.
Woodman's, you need to pack a snack, I'm telling you.
You need rollerblades in that place.
Yeah, really. 6:42, Wednesday, March 11th. We are looking at 37 degrees. I think it's still drizzly. We'll have to check.
It's still out there.
Yeah.
Still here.
It's a moist Wednesday morning.
Yes.
Dino says he's in.
Dino's in the walk?
Well, I'll put him in the wagon and pull him. I got the wagon. I got my wagon, too. I could bring that. We could put stuff in it. It's only 1.5 miles, but we could put fun stuff in it.
First song we should start out with on the boombox, and I'll get it on there. I will walk 500 miles.
Yes, and yes. We'll make a playlist, too. Yeah, we'll start a playlist of songs. Who Let the Dogs Out?
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a good one.
Yeah, we got to come up with some songs about Stray Cat Strut.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So, plan on marking your calendars for that. I think we're going to have a blast. It's not an all-day event, so it's not like you're going to be there all day long.
And it's for a good cause.
It is.
Because they need help. You know, it costs money to feed the dogs, take care of the dogs, get the shots.
And we talked about that, and I'll touch on this really quickly. When you see a $300 adoption fee,
you're right,
and you go, "Oh my God, I know they want the dogs out. Blah, I want, why do they want so much?" Well, they have to not only vet the dogs, they have to board the dogs, they have to pay the people to take care of the dogs. And by vetting, I mean they may need their shots, they may need a dental, they may need to be spayed or neutered. There's a lot. So when, and you're getting a forever pet. So when people go, "Oh my God, it's a $400, $300, pay it," because they've had to feed, house. There's so much that goes into adopting and rescuing. So you know what? It's not that little bit of money is almost nothing compared to what they've put out.
So what do people think? That you go and buy a dog from a breeder that's no shots,
Oh my God.
You got to pay for the shots.
Shop.
You got to pay for the shots, or even if you get a free puppy from somebody, you still got to pay for the shots. Get them neutered or spaded.
And a lot of times these places include one free vet visit to your vet.
Yeah, right.
And if there's some, I know there's also times if the dog is going to need something in the near future, just to get it out of the shelter, they may say, "We're going to cover that." I'm not speaking for Anderson. I just know that some adoption places and rescues will go, "Hey, the dog needs a checkup after we did a whatever." And that they will take care of that.
So the dog or the cat's ready to go. All shots. It's like going to a car lot, sign and drive. Everything's ready for you.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about getting the shots and all that stuff.
Yep.
So that's why there's a fee.
6:45. We're going to take our next quarter-hour break, and don't forget that the morning show is sponsored by Vasselli Law. You can visit their website at jmvchicagolaw.com. jmvchicagolaw.com. Or you can give them a call at 630-931-8225, 630-931-8225. Vasselli Law, advising governments, defending communities. And you don't have to be in government or have issues with your community to reach out to Vasselli Law. If they don't got a guy, they got a guy. If there's something you need, they'll find someone in their practice or elsewhere. So give them a call. The Vasselli Law Group is also a proud sponsor of this morning's show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We'll be back.
When disaster strikes, flood or fire, every second counts. At Emergency Construction Group, they specialize in immediate response and same-day service for any residential, commercial, or industrial emergency across the Chicagoland area. With over 30 years of experience, they've got the expertise, manpower, and equipment to handle any size loss fast. They follow strict IICRC guidelines to restore your property the right way, the first time. Their team values transparency, constant communication, and strong ethical standards because your peace of mind matters. Licensed, bonded, and insured, they're here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. Call 855-4ECG now. That's 855-432-4669. Or visit their website at emergencyconstructiongroup.com and let Emergency Construction Group put your life back together one step at a time. That's Emergency Construction Group. Your satisfaction is their passion.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Enjoying a healthy dinner that tastes great means eating out at a pricey restaurant, right? Wrong. Healthy Choice Simply Steamers are delicious and healthy. The Tray and Tray steam technology delivers crisp veggies and tender protein in tasty selections, like Healthy Choice Simply Steamers grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo. It's a satisfying meal with 28 grams of protein and nothing artificial. Healthy Choice Simply Steamers. What having it all tastes like.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
It's what we were taught, trained, and told to do.
It could be for anything. Helping a friend move.
Listening to a fellow veteran for hours, at any hour of the day.
Or just simply making time for people. A neighbor, a loved one, or even a stranger.
We're often the first to help others. There's no question about it.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
Perhaps it's time to do for yourself what you would do for others.
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Good morning and welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. It is 6:49 on March 11th. It is definitely a moist morning. Still drizzly. I can see the drips coming down. Whew, we are here. So we are going to touch on the cue of the day, which we haven't. We've been so busy on like storm watch. The cue of the day was, what was your first pet and what was their name? Samantha was cracking up. She made me laugh. She made a comment on my Facebook saying, oh, it's like we're giving out our password information. And I said, yeah, I'll be asking for your mother's maiden name next week. Yeah.
Well, some people use their pet's name as a password.
So dumb.
Yeah, it is.
So dumb.
But, yeah, my personal first pet, we had a pet dog, growing up named George. George. But my first personal pet was a blue parakeet, and I named him Spooky.
Oh, why Spooky?
I just kind of like the word spooky back in the day.
I love it.
Yeah, so the song Spooky.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so anyhow, maybe that's why I got inspired to say it. Maybe I like the song, and I like the bird.
That could be. That could be.
And then a little bit later, it was Pretty Birdie.
Oh, God, I know, I feel so dumb. So I remember being a kid, and Christmas came, and, Santa was coming. I don't know, I was probably about like 7, maybe. I'm not sure. 7, 8. And, my brother and I shared a room. We were in an apartment, and my mom and stepdad were sleeping in the living room. And, they're like, okay, make sure you wake us up. So, of course, kids, we go running down the hallway. And I turn the corner, and there's a bird cage with a little albino parakeet in it. But I thought it was fake because it wasn't moving. When parakeets get terrified, they're like, and they're real skinny. They fly, and I was like, oh. In my mind, I'm like, oh, this is a great, look at, I got a fake bird cage with a bird cage with a fake bird in it. And I'm kind of looking at it. All of a sudden it moved, and I was hysterical. I was so excited. It was an albino parakeet. I named it Cutie Pie. It's a dorky name when I think back.
Yeah,
but
it was.
She was the best. She would come and sit on me when we watched TV or sit on my lap if we were eating. She would try to come in the kitchen and dive bomb to see what we were cooking. So we had to be really careful because she would try to dive into a pot. I'm like, okay, we're going to have bird stew at this point. If we were eating, she would land on the kitchen table and just start picking stuff off our plate. She loved corn. So she would just, especially if she saw corn, she would lose it. And that, finally, go right into your plate. If you weren't careful, she'd walk right onto your plate. So you're like, no, stay off the plate. Here's a piece of corn. But yeah, that was my very first pet as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty cool. She was sweet. And then I've had millions since.
You remember the seed that would be like together on a bell or a string, and you put it in there for the parakeet?
It was like a sweet
and then was that glue they put it together with? I mean, how did they make it all stick together? Syrup?
Probably like honey, sugar water.
Yeah, I was kind of always wondering there. Yeah, they go to town, so you hang that on the side of their cage.
Yeah. And what a mess. Oh,
yeah, they were messy birds. So
you had to vacuum every day. It was insanity. But you know what? She was super sweet. Like I said, I could put my finger in. She would come out. She would ride on my head. If I was watching TV, she'd sit on my shoulder. Sometimes she'd just sit on my head, and I'd be like, oh, God, I'm going to have bird poop in my hair. But, as a kid, you're like, I don't care. I'm so excited to have my
I got
pets.
a birdie. I don't care. You go ahead and crap in my head all the time you want.
Like going to school after Christmas break, and people are like, what'd you get for Christmas? We were poor.
Yeah.
We were poor. So, you'd always dread that question. But that year I was like, I got a bird. I got a parakeet. Her name's Cutie Pie. Albino. Like, she's super cool.
I got a bird. You want to see it?
Yeah. I'll flip it to you. 6 of 54. So Bullet, my friend Bullet, Steve, he had a black dog named Shiny. I love some of the names. And I think when you're a kid, obviously like my kid, my bird's name was Cutie Pie. But then as you get older, you put a little more thought into your pet's name. They're not so silly, but black dog named Shelly. Sally E., she had a German Shepherd named Lady. I love German Shepherds, as do you and Samantha.
Yes.
Your lovely wife.
Stop it. Really, seriously, the world does not need to know.
It's too late. You admitted it on Derek's show one time.
It was an accident.
It wasn't an accident. You said my wife. Those words came out of your mouth, and I texted you and said, see, your wife. So, yes. And then Linda, my friend Linda, she had a beagle named Nikki. Oh, beagles. I wonder if it howled. I wonder if it was like my basset hound does not howl. Thank you. She never learned how. But beagles and bassets, when they're crazy, and they get that howl. So that was your first pet?
My first official pet. Yeah. It was a blue parakeet, because like George was like that. Yeah, George was like the family pet. But, like I said, go to the store, I want a parakeet. And okay, he gets the cage, gets everything, and the sandpaper you put underneath the cage,
Yeah, for their nails, which they never walk around the bottom of the cage. We used to get the perch. It was sandpaper that slid over the perch.
Yeah, did that work?
Yeah, that worked better, yes, than on the bottom.
Why you had to have, like, nails for the parakeets? I mean,
you wanted to keep them like filed down because otherwise they gray would. I used to take my parakeet and I would clip her nails because they just get too long.
I wanted to watch that.
Yeah, well,
that'd be the hardest thing to do.
The little tiny nail clippers. Like, no, she was good. If I had her just right, I could hold her, put her leg in my hand, and then just hold it and just snip.
I mean, they got the fragile legs, and they're so small and tiny.
You
had to have the eyes of a surgeon. I mean,
when you're 7 or 8, 9, you do. Not now. Now I'm like, what does it say? Like, I can't. It's ridiculous how. What do I do? I have 3s right now, cheater 3s.
Yeah.
I don't know how much farther they go up. Cheater 3s have worked for me for a long time, but how much longer?
The next one is Magoo.
Hubble telescopes.
Yeah, Magoo. Glass bottles.
Yeah. That's, I call them Hubble telescopes. But yes, Magoo, I love it.
You can go out there and you can see Jupiter. Hey, look at that. Jupiter's out there.
Oh my God, I can see Uranus.
Yeah. So, I mean, I could just see the kids going over to your house or your friends wanting to play with you. Could Susie come out and play? Nah, she's clipping the bird's nails. The parakeet needs his nails clipped, and it's going to take a while. First, we got to get him out of the cooking oil.
Oh, my God. Yeah, out of the pan of gravy. Could we not land in the gravy? But, yeah, no, I was a big tomboy, believe it or not. There were only a couple girls that lived in our apartment complex, and they were, like, all about their Barbies. And
what'd you do?
I was not a Barbie girl. I was out there playing, touch football with the boys, kickball, baseball. I didn't want to play Barbie. A couple times I tried.
Touch football. I like how you say that right off the bat. Just saying, you could have just said football with the boys, but touch football with the boys. Because
the boys were nice. Sometimes I got touched weirdly, but that was when they were trying to get the flat, But it was fun. I was definitely the tomboy.
You want to wrestle?
You want to wrestle?
Oh, my Lord.
I want to wrestle. 6:58. We're going into that 7 o'clock hour, that shout out. So make sure you get your comments in on the chat line, 505-926-1410. Get them in on YouTube before about 7:08, 7:10, and you'll get your morning shout out. So,
Hey, during this commercial break, can you let me out of the closet a little earlier? I hate running, having to get in here and get everything all set up here again.
Yeah, you're not in the closet now.
I will be, and as soon as the commercial comes on, you always put me in there.
Well, that's when you eat food from a gas station, and I don't want to smell it. Yeah, you got to go.
Hey, I was very good yesterday.
Okay, yeah, you were.
Get ready for an unforgettable night out in downtown St. Charles at O-Shows, where live music, dining, and entertainment come alive. Visit the iconic Arcada Theater at 105 East Main Street and experience the venue voted Chicagoland's premier entertainment destination. Whether you're enjoying a headliner concert, dining at Rock and Ravioli, or hitting the speakeasy at Club Arcada, O-Shows creates memories. Tickets and event info at oshows.com, and you can call 630-962-7000. That's 630-962-7000. Make your reservation, bring your friends, and plan your next event at O-Shows. Live music, dining, and entertainment, all in one place. Visit oshows.com and join the fun tonight. Supporter of the America's First Responder Fest.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by KFC. The Illinois Supreme Court is reviewing a law that permanently bars people with nonviolent felony convictions from possessing firearms. Capital News Illinois reports attorneys for a Cook County man argue the ban conflicts with a 2022 U.S. Supreme Court ruling on gun regulations. An Illinois Senate committee has approved a bill requiring schools to expel students for at least 1 year if they commit or attempt sexual assault at school or school events. The measure follows a Taylorville case and now moves to the Senate Education Committee. Illinois lawmakers are considering a bill requiring car dealers to provide vehicle history reports for used cars. The report would contain title issues, odometer readings, recalls, and accident history. Dealer groups say the reports can sometimes contain inaccuracies. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
As a social influencer, my days can be busy. 4 a.m., I hit the gym. 4:32, protein smoothie. 5:08, save time and money bundling my home and auto insurance with Progressive. Wait, if I bundle and save time, what would I do then? Just sit here and reflect? Like, why am I qualified to influence anyone? And how those weights are hollow? And half of my followers are bots.
You could save time and money bundling your home and auto when you switch to Progressive. It's one less thing to worry about during your already busy day. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Big Ten men's basketball on Tuesday, first round action. Maryland advanced past Oregon 70-60, while Northwestern beat Penn State 76-66. The second round today, Maryland advances to take on Iowa. It'll be Washington squaring off with Southern Cal. Northwestern battles Indiana, and Rutgers will face Minnesota. Quarterfinals tomorrow awaiting opponents. Top seeds Purdue, UCLA, Wisconsin, and Ohio State. MAC men's basketball first round tomorrow. Undefeated Miami of Ohio, the number 20 team in the nation, takes on UMass Amherst. Toledo faces Bowling Green. Buffalo against Akron. Kent State squares off with Ohio. The MAC women's tournament starts today. Kent State against Miami of Ohio. Central Michigan takes on the Ohio Bobcats. Toledo against UMass, and Ball State against Bowling Green. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
A KFC tale in the pursuit of flavor. The greatest insult the Colonel ever suffered was being served a wrap that was just a snack by a friend. So he took 2 crispy tenders, lettuce, tomatoes, and pepper mayo, and wrapped them in a soft tortilla. It wasn't a snack, it was a meal. He called it a twister, and never called that friend again. The Colonel lived, so we could chicken. The Twister. Now back at KFC, classic or with bacon. Also try it spicy. It's finger-licking good.
Prices and participation may vary.
Progressive presents a guided meditation.
Hear the birds sing. A chipmunk nibbling on an acorn. Smell the pine needles gently falling into your living room as the breeze blows through the gaping hole in your roof. Gaze up at that broken tree branch and relax, because you bundled your home and auto with Progressive and have the peace of mind of 24/7 protection. So relaxing.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Tonight, rain and a chance of thunderstorms with patchy fog, a low around 38. Looking ahead to Wednesday, rain and patchy fog with a slight chance of thunderstorms before noon, high near 38. Expect cloudy skies throughout the day. Currently, it's 38 and raining. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Ready to tackle your junk piles? Call the Junk Luggers. From old furniture to entire cleanouts, we do the heavy lifting. And here's the best part. We rehome and recycle as much as possible to keep it all out of landfills. Feel good about your cleanout the green way. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today for your eco-friendly, stress-free service.
Are you a fraud-paying American? 1 in 4 tax-paying Americans have been victim of identity fraud. With LifeLock, your identity, if it's stolen, they fix it guaranteed or your money back. And last year, billions in refunds were stolen. Could be from your salary, overtime, or second job. Gone. But this year, you don't need to stay a victim. Because this tax season, fraud-paying American is something no American should have to claim. Save up to 40% off your first year with the promo code BECK. Visit LifeLock.com. Terms do apply.
Back to the show that keeps your mornings moving. It's the WRMN Morning Show. More talk, more laughs, and probably more trouble. Filled with weird news, listener shout-outs, and just enough structure to stay on the air. It's the WRMN Morning Show. Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody, to the morning show here with your host, Susie C. and Shrimp Dave.
Oh, gosh, the conversations. We were talking about boxer briefs and, you know, that little pouch that just holds your family.
You mean the pocket?
The pocket that holds your family
like my buddy Butch.
Comfortably.
Like my buddy Butch. You know these britches have a pocket for it?
Keeps your boys in track.
Butchie, you gotta love the guy.
Oh, man. It is 7:07 here on March 11th. And you are listening to the morning show, and we are broadcasting on this moist Wednesday from downtown Elgin, Studio 14 on 14 Douglas Avenue. And this is the time of the morning to get your shout outs in.
You got a few minutes.
You got about a minute or two. You know, that's when you get on our chat line, 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410. Give us a comment. I will definitely read it. And then throughout the morning, we try not to read them between 6 and 7 so that we have our shout outs. And then over to the Tube of Views, where people make comments, and I will read those comments as well.
Really quickly before we get to that, at about 7:40, after the 7:45 commercial break, I'm going to talk to you about a story about the Ghost app. I went into a retirement center, stopped in there, and kind of like scanned through the place. Whoa, something really weird happened in there.
Yeah, I told you about it yesterday.
Yeah,
I sent you the screenshot. Yeah. So, there's that. I tried to get a hold of one of the girls from the paranormal activity place to let her know. I wanted to tell her what had happened, but she never got back to me. So we'll figure that out.
Mine is a crazy one. It was really crazy. The two girls in the office were like with their mouth open.
Wow. All right, 7:08. Let us start this morning with our shout outs. We are starting with 2001 prayers, and those are going out to Cartman Dan, to Miss Linda Carter, and anybody else that needs prayers today. Just know that we are praying for you. First one in this morning, of course, is the beautiful Miss Linda Carter. She says, good morning, Susie Q. Welcome back to Wednesday morning. Have a blessed day and keep the faith. Todd came in right after her. He was right around about 5:50 something. He said good morning. Actually, it was 4 something. And said good morning. And then he sent a picture from his car or his truck. It's 5. He was heading south. It wasn't 5. And it was only 39 degrees. I mean, talk about a big temperature change. Mm-hmm. And that was part of the issue last night with all of the tornadic weather. Miss Katrina Sue says hello and good morning. From Elgin, she hopes everyone has a wonderful day today. And of course, your wife says, let Mr. Gas Station Cheeseburger Man know I tagged him in a post with the train horns. But you can't get to the post, correct?
Yeah, right. No, it like disappeared. But
well, sometimes if you're not part of that group page, if you haven't been accepted, you won't be able to see it.
I'm always accepted.
And words from Cartman Dan in San Diego. Good morning, WRMN family. Thanks to everyone's prayers and kind words. Special thanks to Susie and Dino for putting up with my text last night. Honey, we were not putting up with. You are welcome. You are welcome anytime. We know that you're out there and you need family. We're here. He also says Spot is having a hard time. He is looking all over for Mom, and that's breaking his heart. Yes, I can imagine. I know they were mommy and puppers. Eric comes in. He says, good morning to both of my favorite WRMN radio morning show hosts, sending lots of love, hugs, and blessings. And he will be joining the walk. And let's see, we're going to go over here to the tube of views. Hector Soto, of course, first one in. We're still going to figure out how he does that. Good morning, David, Susie C, and the first shifters from Hector, Nene Rose, Jeremiah, and Uncle Boom in the house. He also sends lots of prayers. Jeremiah, what's for breakfast, boy? I haven't seen you chime on in a bit. Too busy thinking about your girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Your girlfriend. Yeah, too busy that you forget about us. Yeah, because you got a girlfriend. Thank God I saw you on camera. I would have probably pissed myself.
Gave you away. This time, Sue, this time,
I saw
the orange
his
car.
head.
Yeah, I know.
I saw
He tried
this
ducking
time the
underneath
orange car was.
Yeah,
his.
the orange car was down the road. This time it was your orange car.
Yeah, there was an orange car here a couple of weeks ago. We're like,
looked like yours.
I'm like, that's not his.
What are you doing up so early in the morning here?
You
look like you literally got out of bed.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. We are joined by Derek Geyer of Big Top Sports. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? We gotta get your mic on. All right. Let me finish the shout outs. Let's see. Then Todd says good morning on YouTube. John Guiney says good morning, first shifters. It's still termite. Oh, that's part of the joke. Got me off track, so we'll skip that. Hold, please. Linda Carter, good morning to all you first shifters. Have a blessed Wednesday and keep the faith. Also to you, David Teese. Am I? Okay. Sorry. I didn't. Okay. Are you good? Are you in?
Yeah, the whole framing thing.
Are you in? Okay.
My mic is on?
Yeah, your mic is on.
Okay, good.
Are you sure?
There we go. We're more centered. We're centered. Is that better?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Dino says, good morning to all. Today is a good day to just be thankful for all those that escaped injury and loss of life. We never know when tragedy strikes. Don't put off the chance to acknowledge your blessings. Amen to that, sir. Downtown Jose, happy hump day, first shifters. Hi, David and Susie C. Keith K, our ninja, good morning, shifters. Stay safe. Fast Eddie, hi, all shifties. It's hump day. Have a good one. Pamela Carr, good morning, WRMN First Shifters. It's Wetsy Wednesday. It is sure wet outside. It is wet everywhere. Pam Carr also says prayers for Dan. Yes. Dean said they had a boxer named Toby when he was 2. Boxers are crazy. Hey, Mark Ellis, you, me, and Susie C. Sure is, buddy. Sure is. I always like when you pop on. And Pam says the earliest recollection of her first pet, Bo, a white standard tall poodle, and that they would ride and hang on to. He was very animated. He was a very animated family member. Those poodles get huge. They get huge. Fire trustee Eddie Saunders. Good morning, First Shifters. It's hump day. We survived another weird weather day. Be safe. Absolutely. I know, John Guiney, some people hate the word moist. That's why sometimes I say it.
Such a good word.
Hector says, hey, Derek. And fire trustee Eddie Saunders says, good morning, WRMN. Those are your morning shout outs. Thank you guys all for getting them in time. Whew, we are going to talk more about the Q of the day, more about Anderson Humane. We'll find out what's going on with Big Top Sports. Big Top Sports. We got lots and lots to talk about. So 7:14, we're going to take our quarter-hour break.
Okay.
And
But I just got in.
I know, but this way we got time to talk to you. So the morning show is sponsored by Vasselli Law. That can look up their website at jmvchicagolaw.com, jmvchicagolaw.com, or you can give them a call at 630-931-8225, 630-931-8225. They are located conveniently right upstairs or out in Oak Brook. So give them a call. They are advising governments, defending communities, and a very proud sponsor of this morning show. Stay tuned. We will be back.
Hi there, Tammy Scully here from Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Join me and my sidekicks, Nancy and Becky, for valuable lifestyle tips and unique views and insights on interesting topics and everyday situations, providing nonstop fun and chuckles for all. Get the scoop on consumer news, deep dive on current events, and learn about the newest economic trends, from exercise and gardening to music, travel, recipes, sports, pets, real estate, media, and everything in between. And it's all sprinkled with a healthy helping of bad dad jokes and interesting fun facts to boot. Tune in Mondays through Thursdays from 2 to 4 p.m. for a little fun, frolic, and infotainment. Join us, won't you?
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my Grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Welcome into the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C., David Tees, and the irritant of all irritants, one Derek Geyer of Big Top Sports. I love it when I have these monkeys trained.
Oh, good morning, Derek. What is going on in the sports world? Anything?
Oh, it's been a minute, but apparently the Baltimore Ravens have decided to rescind the trade with the Las Vegas Raiders for one Max Crosby. I don't exactly know why.
We want you. Psych.
Yeah, well, considering that they were going to be paying 2 first-round draft picks, and they knew that his knee was basically nuked, and he went through season-ending surgery or meniscus, surgery and everything, and he was still coming off of it, and they still wanted to go through it with it. I don't quite understand it, but that trade has been voided, and it's kind of sending ripples through the NFL right now.
Does that have any effect on the Chicago Bears?
Probably not right now.
Okay.
No.
Because they've already gone and they've got a couple of defensive linemen over the, I think it was after hours and everything, after I got off the air last night for Big Top Sports. And I need to rehash that and do my homework a little bit. But once I get out of the studio after my show, I kind of take a breather.
Yeah.
I kind of take a breather, and it was, I didn't do much sports watching last night. And
well, you said you hung out at a friend's and watched the Lightning. And what a great Lightning show it was, too.
Yeah, maybe had a cocktail and, come to find out that the trade for Max Crosby was rescinded. And the WBC, the U.S. team lost.
Oh, really? Wow. I didn't see that part. But, yeah, you had a busy couple of days here. Monday, yesterday with sports, and now again today. So a lot of stuff with the spring training and out there in Arizona.
Yeah.
Arizona,
and
they got
Derek
the Cubs
Shulman.
and Sox. And
yeah.
Yeah, Munitaki. Oh, Jesus.
You know what? Every time you try to...
Munitaki, Maramori, Muni. I'm just going to call him Mooney. He hit a grand slam for Team Japan yesterday morning. Or it would be actually, yesterday night for, in Japan. But, 6 a.m.-ish around here. And... yeah, but he helped Team Japan pull it out. So a couple of strikeouts before that, and everyone was probably wondering, like, oh, my God, this is what the guy that the Chicago White Sox got. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Everybody simmer down. Simmer down. All right, 7:21. We are staying steady at 36 degrees. Looks like the rain has stopped. Was it raining when you came in, or had it stopped?
It was still
drizzly?
still drizzling. Yeah. So let me see. Italy upset Team USA in World Baseball Classic. Shocker. That was the headline for ESPN. That's only if you're doing it right. And so it looked like, I believe it was 3-1. I don't know. I got to look it up, but.
You sure there wasn't no mob influence there on that one there?
Hey, I don't know. You leave Dean out of this, all right?
Hey, you're going to lose the game today or else.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not
He's
the
spinning
NBA.
the
It's
pinky
not
ring.
the NBA.
Oh, okay.
It's not the NBA.
Oh my gosh. So we're talking cue of the day, which is what was your first pet and what was its name? So what was yours, Derek?
Do, 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 do.
You don't remember your first pet? Did you ever have a pet?
That was 49 years ago.
Did you ever have a dog? A cat? A goldfish?
Yes, I did have a dog, but you said first pet.
Yeah, the very first
I
one.
don't remember. I think it was a parakeet that my parents basically took care of. And
What? What was your parakeet's name?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't even know. I'm not exactly sure if it was our pet or if it was my grandmother's pet. I think it
Okay.
might have been my grandmother's pet, but eventually my dad, who worked for CPD, got a bomb dog.
Oh.
So he went down to Laughlin Air Force Base to do all the training and everything, and her name was Maud.
Oh, I love that name.
And it was a gorgeous black lab. The sweetest thing. And unfortunately, whoever the trainers or, bomb techs were at the time, they abused her. So they needed to retrain her down in, Laughlin to get refamiliarized with
That
people
makes me
that
mad.
weren't. Well, yeah, people have the mentality of like, oh, this is going to be great. And then it turns out differently. And then they're complete and total a-holes to,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, sweetest thing. And, you would even raise your voice a little bit and she'd be like scampering around, running a rodeo, in the living room or whatever.
Poor baby.
But yeah.
Hey, is your son not in school today?
Yeah, he's in school today. Well, not yet.
Okay, because he said he's going for a mini bike ride.
It's raining out. No, I thought it wasn't running.
I don't know. He says
Yeah,
he's going on YouTube. He said he's going for a mini bike ride. Today we have at 8:00, we have Dean Dauber from Anderson Humane with a bunch of animals that dogs and cats that he is going to showcase. And out of all the dogs and cats that we showcased last week, all but one got adopted.
Oh, that's very cool.
I know, right?
Let's do it. Let's do
super
good today.
excited. Let's see. We can do it today. I know we can do it again. 7:25. Is your coffee ready? Are you ready for work? Are you getting to where you need to be? Stay, take a couple extra minutes. There's a lot of traffic here on Douglas Avenue.
Is the father and son still driving by?
They are? Yeah.
So you still do the, hey, shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Yep. Yes, we do.
Hey, and who is that again?
That is Northwest West and Wesley Jr.
Okay, so Wesley Jr., do go tell your teachers to shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty.
Yep, they come in around 7:36.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we typically have them ready.
It's
Yep.
the most stressful time for me on this show, other than her beating me with the yardstick if I screw something up.
Sometimes.
Well, you got to get off your damn phone, man. you got to stop looking on your phone and doing your fantasy, whatever it is, or looking at Pornhub, or I don't even know.
Watch it there, the Pornhub. I don't want people to know the truth.
Well, hey, breaking news here on WRMN Morning Show.
News.
Who does it? Oh, wait.
Yeah. Well, she's actually, I heard she whittled it now, but she pulled out her whittling knife and she's got a little point at the end of it. Now she pokes me underneath the table.
Yeah. Sometimes I got to just reel you in, keep you in check. So between you're like squirrel ADD, which we haven't seen the squirrels, and then this one going off the rails, it's going to be a fun morning, people. Morning.
She was out front of her RV, sitting in the rocking chair, whittling the point on it there. What you doing, Suze? I'm whittling the point on my yardstick.
I'm whittling this. I'm whittling this tease right here.
Yeah.
Good morning, Brendan. You're up early.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to have you on. 7:27, again, holding steady at 36 degrees, and we are talking the cue of the day, which is...
Yeah, I'm going to derail it right now.
Okay.
Hey, if you're listening on youtube.com at WRMN, please do me a favor and go to the thumbs up and gives us a thumbs up. It helps us with our algorithm, and it gets us out there in front of more people. So kindly do that. I see y'all out there, all 26 of you. We only got 6 thumbs up. Why is that? Do you not like us?
Do you not like us?
Are you just waiting for the train wreck to happen?
Yeah, when you're on the show, here it comes.
It is.
Chugga,
it is.
chugga.
Yeah, it is. It is rolling down the track so fast.
I know why the train horn got stuck last night.
Because Derek was in
Derek
town.
went down there all drunk, and then
He was in
he was
town.
climbing through the trains, pulled
Yeah.
the horn down, and put a stick between the rope and the ceiling.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I guess there was a train horn around 3 a.m. that got stuck
Oh, that's fun.
for a long time.
I lived right on a train. Well, not right on train tracks. Right across the street from train
On
tracks.
The train tracks.
And I would always know when it was 3 o'clock in the morning because that's when the freight train would roll through.
Mhm.
And it was just, horn blaring, once it got to the thing. But, those train horns, they carry.
Yeah, they do.
The sound carries, and it's just unbelievable.
Especially on a clear, crisp,
yeah.
cold night, 3 o'clock in the morning. You can hear that train, at least that horn, about 5-6 miles.
Yeah.
We actually had someone on one of our Hampshire pages complaining that in the middle of the night, the horns going off. And I'm like, do you not know what those mean? Like the 3 long blows or the 3, like there's a meaning and there's a reason. Because then somebody would get hit on the tracks. They'd be like, hey, why aren't the horns blowing? So, if you live near train tracks, you're going to have that. All right, 7:29. We're going to our bottom of the hour hard break.
I love a good bottom.
When we come back, we will talk more Q of the day. We will talk about your first pets and their names. We've got the No Nickname John Bad Joke of the Day, which I always look forward to. I'm actually going into today with 363 tens. So let's see if I can keep the streak going.
Sounds like your pace has gone down.
I don't know.
Have you been sucking at telling the bad joke of the day?
Yeah, kind of sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah, they've been bad, but they've been.
Time left?
Yeah. We're going.
Okay.
We're going. When we come back, stay tuned. So much more to talk about before we've got Dane Dauber in at 8 o'clock from Anderson Humane with puppers and kitties that need to be adopted. Bye.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock sharing stories that were in the Elgin Courier News on March 11th, 1926. Women no longer have a pardonable excuse for not being familiar with politics. There was a time, and perhaps not so very long ago, when the woman politician was scorned. She was looked upon as a person who neglected her home and her family to enter the fields that should be occupied rightly only by man. But now the woman who fails to make the appointment and election of good men to office her particular business is almost scorned by her friends who feel that responsibility. This seems like a long, drawn-out introduction to the citizenship school conducted by the Searchers Club at the YWCA yesterday. However, it is merely a pre-word concerning the type of women who attend the political gatherings in Elgin. The one-day school of instruction was a great success and brought women together from all parts of life and from various clubs of this city. Women learned yesterday that they really need intelligent training citizenship. Elgin was assured of even more efficient mail delivery and dispatch service today in the announcement of the Post Office Department at Washington, D.C., that beginning April 1, 1926, 4 new full-time carriers and 1 half-time man will be added to the local force. The department authorized that additional help be engaged following a recommendation by Postmaster Benjamin W. Lindborg.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
Hi, I'm Jeff Walter, and I'm running for Congress in the 11th Congressional District. I'm the mayor of Elburn, a retired businessman, and retired from the Navy as a Master Chief. The reason I'm running and was asked to run is because Washington has lost its way. As the mayor of Elburn, I have to govern using common sense. I have to stay within my budget, we have to provide clean streets, police protection, good clean water, and something's got to happen when you flush that toilet, the right thing. Washington's lost its way on those core ideals. They're too focused on too many issues that are either too far left or too far right. We need to bring some common sense back to Washington. So vote Jeff Walter for Congress. You can check us out at jeffwalterforcongress.com. I'm Jeff Walter, and I approve this ad. Paid for by Walter for Congress.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Today, rain and patchy fog with a slight chance of thunderstorms before noon, then rain and snow, high near 38. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 27. Looking ahead to Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 46. Currently, 37 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. All kinds of beers and thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low. It just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine & More.
Drink responsibly, B21.
You're back. We're back. It's the WRMN Morning Show on WRMN 1410 AM.
Welcome back into the WRMN Morning Show with your host, Susie C.
Good morning.
David Tees.
David T.
Hey, how you doing? Sorry, I'm looking at the board.
Holy Smurf.
Yeah.
Is this your first time running the board and doing the WRMN Morning Show here? This is like what, your third week, fourth week, fifth week?
You're messing me
like
up.
An eternity right now.
You're messing me up. Now I got 3 mics to turn up. I used to have just 2 in the morning. Now I got a third.
And you can't even turn yours on.
Yeah, I don't. I forgot to do that too.
And yours truly, Derek Geyer from Big Top Sports.
All right, we got a caller on the line. Let's see who's. Good morning, caller. Who this? David.
David.
Hi, David.
Hello, all.
How are you?
Hello, David.
Hi, David.
Hi. Well, so you're up early this morning.
I am.
Derek.
Just spreading my mirth on this happy hump day.
Yep.
So do you have other things you do at the radio station during the day?
Just come in and basically annoy Susie C. in the morning show.
No. You don't annoy me.
No.
No, not at all.
Well, I'm
it's nice
trying
to have
here.
you. No,
You know,
don't try. Just be your nice self. Be your nice, cute, humble, fun self.
That's not what I was going for, but thank you for stepping all over what I was about to say. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
What is this part of a new segment? The sport of eating weird things.
Well, that would be Thursday, or it was on Thursday, but apparently it got discontinued. But no, I was just coming on because she invaded my show last Wednesday. I figured I'd come in and invade the morning show today.
I did. We had fun.
I would usually drop by the morning show at least once a week. But fortunately, I've got work, so now my schedule's changed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And, now I'm here.
Do you have a regular job outside of this?
I do. I have since started delivering bread and fruit to gas stations. Got to put food on the table somehow.
Hey, it's all good.
Yes, sir.
We're all about try to work hard and get it done. That's the bottom line.
Absolutely. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Just stressed out as always with my blood sugar numbers, but we're not going to
talk about that. We're not going to talk about that.
But I'm unstressed about the question of the day that I will give a appropriate.
All right, let's hear it. What'd you have?
A G-rated answer.
Well, I would hope so. It's your pet and your pet's name. I don't want it to be anything other than G-rated. All right, what'd you have, David? What'd you have?
Oh, we used to have a lot of pets, my parents and I. Blackie, my dog, who sadly we got back from our Bible assembly, and he was dead, and blood came out of his mouth. He had a cough. He probably died of cancer or something. And then just Oscar, a hamster, Tweety, a bird, and my parents just had to have another cat put down, and just
you are so full of love and joy this morning. Love and joy.
Thanks for bringing the smiley people down today.
Dead cats.
Yeah.
Like, David, listen, what was your first pet? Your very first pet? What was it?
I'm trying to think. I think it was my dog, Blackie.
Okay, dog Blackie.
And he was a Labrador. He was a stray. And it was kind of funny in a way, but it wasn't funny at the time, that he had to be fenced in, because if you accidentally let him out the door or he snuck out, he'd run away for usually like a day and then come back all stinky and dirty. And you can't break that wild in them sometimes.
Absolutely.
But anyway, on a serious note, my heart goes out to the people who lost property and, most importantly, life in this severe weather outbreak. Just the severity was incredible.
It was. And
the hail size,
thankfully only 2.
Unbelievable.
Thankfully, it's only been confirmed that there were only 2 deaths.
Right. It could be a lot worse. That's what we got to tell ourselves. When things are bad. Hey, it could be infinitely worse. At least we're on this 6, not the -6.
Absolutely.
In the ground. And, our hearts go out to those who have lost, things. And it could be a lot worse. So we're
absolutely
glad for what we got.
All right. Thanks for calling, David. We're going to get to the bad joke of the day. And I believe Northwest West and Wesley Jr. will be popping by any minute. So have a good day and be safe.
You too, and take care.
All right. Bye, David.
All right. Bye.
All right. As you all know, it is time for the No Nickname John bad joke of the day. That's where the badder the joke, the better the score. The worser, the awfuler, the most worstest ever, you get a better score.
Look at Derek's face.
And I say that because
what in the hell are you talking about?
Did you see how you paid attention?
Good, great, what the?
Wait, in the immortal words of Derek Geyer, great googly moogly.
Worse or better?
And the better my delivery.
What kind of grammar was? What kind of sentence struck? What kind?
Yeah, but
what
did
kind
you
of
see
English
how you,
language was? Oh
but
my!
Did you see how you paid attention?
We're trying to get viewers. We're trying to get listeners.
I know, but did you see how you paid
This woman doesn't know what the hell. Click, turn station.
No, I say those words. Look do you not say the Tube of Views in the Book of Faces?
No, I don't say the Book of Faces. I do say the Tube of Views.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I've heard him say that.
People pay attention. They listen.
And
they listen.
And something else that you say as well.
There is one.
Any hootie.
Any hootie. Yep. All right. So
any booty.
It is any booty. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Any port in the storm.
Oh my God. Here we are. It is. Oh, we got to get this going. There's people listening. Frankie, Carmela, are you listening? Get ready to rate the bad joke of the day. So John says, good morning, first shifters. It's still Termite Awareness Week. A termite wanted to impress his first date. He asked for a table for 2. Table to eat for 2. Boy. Table. I didn't say it was good. Yesterday's was better. Yeah. Not so horrible, but yes.
That's what we were waiting for?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were waiting for.
Okay, cool.
They can't all be good.
Okay. Well, hey, who is on the line right now? We've got a caller.
There we go.
Thank you, John
WRMN hotline.
Who's on the phone? Who can it be now?
Morning, Susie. Morning, David and Derek.
Good morning,
hey, Susie.
sidekick.
Morning, sidekick.
Susie.
And thank you, Brendan. Thank you, John Guiney.
What's up, sidekick? Long time no chat.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, my grandma's first dog was named Venus, and he was a Shetland sheepdog. He was aggressive. They're all my grandma's dogs, and I think he got me a few times, more than a few times. I think he got my grandma too.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we didn't like him. Eventually, Grandpa had to put him down because he was too aggressive. Mom said I would tease him a lot and stuff and do stuff. I'm like, I shouldn't be doing that.
Mm-hmm. Probably why he bit you. Because you were teasing him. Poor puppers. All right, is Beloved there?
Yeah, she's right here.
All right.
Morning, guys and Gail.
Good morning. How are you?
Morning.
I'm doing good. A little clearing of the throat, but...
What was your first pet and what was its name?
I have a little tiny story about that. My brother and his wife came over. I was 11 years old, and they put this kind of wrinkly piece of Christmas paper on the floor, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then it moved. It's like, here's your first pet. Merry Christmas. It was a guinea pig named Nicholas.
Aww.
We named him after St. Nicholas.
I love it. Was it? So it was just a little guy.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Did you guys have fun yesterday?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Did some clothes shopping.
Nice, because you're down a size. I love that.
What did you get at Portillo's?
Yeah. I got the big beef and a large fry and root beer.
Very nice.
Did you go with any of the jardiniere?
The sweet peppers and the mozzarella.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's always you know what? I might just have to have me a big beef from Portillo's today.
Delicious.
Not an official
really
sponsor of the WRMN show.
No, they could be.
All righty.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let Sidekick give her sign off. We got to get to our quarter-hour break. I got a bunch of answers to read for the Q of the day. And then Dean Dauber from Anderson Humane will be on the line on Zoom with us with some little furry pets.
Here she is.
I had the same thing, except I had a strawberry shake.
Oh, very nice.
Really good.
Delicious.
Love you downtown, Jose. Good day, everyone.
All right, ladies, have a wonderful day. We'll talk.
Bye.
Absolutely. Bye.
And don't forget. Are we?
Don't forget what?
Oh,
yeah. No, you got.
I don't know.
Are you new to this quarter-hour break?
Just start right now.
Oh, okay. The WRMN morning show is sponsored by the good folks of Vaselli Law. Visit their website at jmvchicagolaw.com. That's jmvchicagolaw.com, or call 630-931-8225. That's 630-931-8225. Vaselli Law, advising governments, defending communities, and a sponsor of the WRMN morning show.
Mm-hmm.
We will be back.
Action Alley has a big puddle in it. You want to go play, Derek? Let's go play in the big puddle.
Too cold for that right now.
True.
We'll be back.
Since 1960, Fox Valley Fire and Safety has been dedicated to caring for our customers and protecting our community. What began in a family basement with just 2 employees has grown into a team of more than 300, supported by nearly 200 service vehicles. But our mission has never changed. We're here to keep the people and businesses we serve safe. Our service technicians are available 24/7, 365 days a year across Northern Illinois, because your safety can't wait. To learn more, visit foxvalleyfire.com or call 847-695-5990. A proud member of the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce, supporting the local business community.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
Hi, this is Sherry Aschenbrenner, Vice President of Dementia Friendly Elgin Area. Everyone knows somebody living with dementia. Caregivers and friends of those with dementia are always welcome at our Elgin Area Memory Cafe, always the second Tuesday of every month at 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the South Elgin Public Works Building, 1000 Bowes Road in South Elgin. Also, Dementia Friendly Elgin Area gives free 20-minute dementia awareness trainings to local businesses, church groups, to bunco groups. Just invite us. If you'd like to get put on Sherry's senior email blast list, please email us at dfelist@gmail.com. Also, you can go and visit our website at dementiafriendlyelginarea.org.
Tune in to Sherry's Senior Moments radio show on the second Thursday of each month at 9:05 a.m. until 10 a.m. on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN Radio app, or WRMN Radio on YouTube. That's Sherry's Senior Moments, providing resources and information for our seniors in the community.
And welcome back into the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. With Susie C.
Now you can do it too.
With Susie C.
Good morning. I'm sorry, I didn't know my mic wasn't up. I was reading
David
comments.
Tees.
Good morning.
And yours truly, Derek Geyer, with the slick back hair on the YouTube.com at WRMN Radio, and the host of Big Top
Sports. Got us trained.
Train monkeys. Well, we're talking Q of the day, and I want to get the comments in because I am leaving a little bit early today when we're done with Dean, because I have to get my mom to the doctor out in Naperville, and that is a cruise. So we're talking Q of the day. We're talking your pet and their first, your first pet and their name. Charmaine had a dog named Pootsy. That's really cute. Meg had a kitty named Kitty. Very original, Meg. I think we all had, dog. Hello, dog. Becky had a kitty named Cammy. Her parents had got it as and Newlyweds. How cute. Samantha had a German Shepherd named Mandy. Vivian had Roxy, which was a dog. And then she had Muff and Puff that were cats. I love her first. Remember how we said our first names were really dorky for our... Oh. See? That's exactly what I'm talking about, people.
Well, and what Sue and David Tees kind of had like their hearts jump out of their throats there was because there was someone that was pulling a U-turn right in front of the studio.
They do.
And it kind of looked like the car was going to come crashing through the studio. I wasn't so much worried because if anyone was going to get it, it was going to be David, and then Elliot could have his clear path to Sam.
Yep,
okay, we need to talk to Chief Lally and see if we can get a no U-turn or no three-point turn. That, my heart skipped a beat. You guys always hear me go, oh my God, somebody's going to come through the window one day.
Do it right. Do it in your regular voice. Oh my God!
Oh my God! Yeah, right up on the curb. So, yeah, there we go. Alan M. had a beagle named Susie. Denise had a Lhasa Apso named Fluffy. Alan D., I got to read his because his was a good one. He has Samoyed, and he said his name was Jumpin' Jack Crash. He could never land after a jump. It was both terrible and gut-achingly funny to see. There he goes.
Bus driver.
Good morning. There goes our bus driver. And who else? Claudia.
You are a couple of weirdos.
A dog named Blackie. She was a Springer Spaniel. She had 4 litters of puppies. Her parents never watched her when she went out.
Huh?
That's why we spay or neuter. Her dog would go out and when she was feeling frisky.
Well.
And get knocked up with puppies. Colleen P had a dog named Colleen D had a dog named Panda. And Polly K had a dog named Quincy. I love that name, Quincy. Michael Scott wants to know what does it taste good, David?
I would imagine he's
popcorn.
talking about the popcorn.
Yeah, we're both.
We're crunching on popcorn. So if you hear crunch, crunch, that's us.
Yeah. So that is some of the answers to your cue of the day, which was you can still sign in or still send in your comments at 630. Why am I all of a sudden blanking? 505-926-1410. 505-926-1410. You could throw your comments on the YouTube. Brendan, we all love you. Or you can call in 847-936-1410. But
No.
only
847-931-1410. 847.
Wow, I'm losing my mind.
I got it in my mind. Hey, we do have a caller now.
All right, let's take a caller quick. And then after the 8 o'clock break, we will have Dean Dauberin from Anderson Humane. Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Oh, Susie C., I'm telling you, your joke of the day is getting worse since my Elliot left the show.
I knew that there was a reason why. I knew that there was an actual reason why Elliot left the show, and
It was because of the bad joke of the day.
or what you would put in his mouth.
Yeah.
He liked when I put things in his mouth.
Sad. Okay, so hey.
Good morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Shout out to Daily Dose of David for my first dog was named Cliff, and he died in a hurricane. I'm like, seriously?
And then my cat died, and my bird died, and everything
And there
died.
was blood everywhere.
David, my brother in Christ, be filled with the joy of the Lord. Dude. Man, I was like, I'm driving to work, and I'm like, I'm just going to go into a ditch right now. That's what I'm going to do.
Thank you. You were not the only one. Not the only one. And
We survived tornadoes last night, and then David's like, my dog died.
My dog died. His mouth was full of blood. Hey, Brent, say good morning to Brendan because he's saying good morning too on YouTube.
Good morning, Brendan. Miss you guys.
How's the new JOB going?
It's been going well. It's been a lot. So I apologize. I was hoping to keep a little more in touch, but it's been, once I really get my sea legs under me, you guys will be annoyed by me much more frequently.
We are never annoyed.
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
yes, I am annoyed right now.
We had Dean Dauberin. We have a new segment, Susie Saves, on Wednesday mornings. Out of all the animals last week, all but one got adopted. So we have 6.
Great job.
Yeah, we have 6 more today. And I'm hoping to get those all. 3 that we were going to feature today got adopted yesterday. So Dean Quick sent me some new ones. But yeah, how exciting, huh?
Elliot, you'll be proud of me. I did my first Zoom, and I'm ready to do the next one with them. I'm on a roll here. It's so I'm excited. I can't wait to Zoom the doggies again here.
Oh, it's frozen.
Yeah, but when Derek's in studio, you get a little bit of performance anxiety in there. Like suddenly you don't know how to turn mics up and
why does Derek know how to perform? Do you know something we don't?
All I know is Derek likes to watch. He likes to watch.
He's watching right now.
He likes to be in the room. Yeah.
I like to watch. I like to perform. I like to critique. Yeah.
You're in the cuck chair.
Wow. Oh, that was a good one.
Can you say that on air?
It's not a swear word.
Where was the on that one?
It's not a swear word.
Wow.
So, Elliot, how's your drive in?
It's been kind of icky. Yeah, the rain's got me running behind right now. So, yeah, it's crazy. The weather out here is nutty. People are driving like they don't know what they're doing. It's apocalyptic.
It's apocalyptic.
And dogs and cats are getting sucked up into tornadoes and being deposited in other houses. And,
Oh, my God. I'm going to try and call Norma this weekend.
Please do. She keeps going, well, I know it was not Susie has not called me. What did I do?
Oh, no. I'll give her a call this weekend.
Yeah, give her a call. Give her a call, please. Now she's complaining that you're not calling. Her firstborn son calls. You think she would be happy? No, it's Susie.
I love Norma.
Yeah, but when is her birthday?
Anyway, have a great show, everybody.
Bye, Elliot. Have a great day. All right, when we come back, we've got Dean Dauber of Anderson Humane. He's already in. Whoa. There go.
Go get him.
Come give this guy a ticket who almost came through our window, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to sit that tree.
Oh, you know what? We could do like Andy Griffith and do a citizen's arrest.
There you go.
I didn't bring my handcuffs, but any hootie, that's a whole nother story. All right, stay tuned.
Like a
we'll
podcast.
be back. Yeah, doesn't it?
I'm the WRMN morning. Why are you?
Hi, this is Sherry Aschenbrenner, Vice President of Dementia Friendly Elgin Area. Everyone knows somebody living with dementia. Caregivers and friends of those with dementia are always welcome at our Elgin Area Memory Cafe, always the second Tuesday of every month at 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the South Elgin Public Works Building, 1000 Bowes Road in South Elgin. Also, Dementia Friendly Elgin Area gives free 20-minute dementia awareness trainings to local businesses, church groups, to bunco groups. Just invite us. If you'd like to get put on Sherry's senior email blast list, please email us at dfelist@gmail.com. Also, you can go and visit our website at dementiafriendlyelginarea.org.
Tune in to Sherry's Senior Moments radio show on the second Thursday of each month at 9:05 a.m. until 10 a.m. on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN Radio app, or WRMN Radio on YouTube. That's Sherry's Senior Moments, providing resources and information for our seniors in the community.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 8.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby. Brought to you by KFC. The Illinois Supreme Court is reviewing a law that permanently bars people with nonviolent felony convictions from possessing firearms. Capital News Illinois reports attorneys for a Cook County man argue the ban conflicts with a 2022 U.S. Supreme Court ruling on gun regulations. An Illinois Senate committee has approved a bill requiring schools to expel students for at least 1 year if they commit or attempt sexual assault at school or school events. The measure follows a Taylorville case and now moves to the Senate Education Committee. Illinois lawmakers are considering a bill requiring car dealers to provide vehicle history reports for used cars. The report would contain title issues, odometer readings, recalls, and accident history. Dealer groups say the reports can sometimes contain inaccuracies. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
As a social influencer, my days can be busy. 4 a.m., I hit the gym. 4:32, protein smoothie. 5:08, save time and money bundling my home and auto insurance with Progressive. Wait, if I bundle and save time, what would I do then? Just sit here and reflect? Like, why am I qualified to influence anyone? And how those weights are hollow? And half of my followers are bots.
You could save time and money bundling your home and auto when you switch to Progressive. It's one less thing to worry about during your already busy day. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Linda Rock sharing stories that were in the Elgin Courier News on March 11th, 1926. Women no longer have a pardonable excuse for not being familiar with politics. There was a time, and perhaps not so very long ago, when the woman politician was scorned. She was looked upon as a person who neglected her home and her family to enter the fields that should be occupied rightly only by man. But now the woman who fails to make the appointment and election of good men to office her particular business is almost scorned by her friends who feel that responsibility. This seems like a long, drawn-out introduction to the citizenship school conducted by the Searchers Club at the YWCA yesterday. However, it is merely a pre-word concerning the type of women who attend the political gatherings in Elgin. The one-day school of instruction was a great success and brought women together from all parts of life and from various clubs of this city. Women learned yesterday that they really need intelligent training citizenship. Elgin was assured of even more efficient mail delivery and dispatch service today in the announcement of the Post Office Department at Washington, D.C., that beginning April 1, 1926, 4 new full-time carriers and 1 half-time man will be added to the local force. The department authorized that additional help be engaged following a recommendation by Postmaster Benjamin W. Lindborg.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.com.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by KFC. Today, rain and patchy fog with a slight chance of thunderstorms before noon, then rain and snow, high near 38. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 27. Looking ahead to Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 46. Currently, 37 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More, there's so much waiting for you. All kinds of beers and thousands of wines. Guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
With curbside pickup and delivery available, you'll always find what you love, only at Total Wine and More.
Drink responsibly.
I know we're at an at-will state, but for making a comment, like, hey, your hair looks good. And then I got a call from HR saying, hey, you know what, you're under investigation. Do I have any recourse?
Were you fired?
No, not yet.
The problem, Eddie, is they can fire you for any reason they want. They literally can wake up in the morning and say, you know what, I'm a little bored this morning. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fire Eddie for no reason. Yup, he can do that. Yeah, that's California. Yup, welcome.
Handle on the Law. If you're injured and need a lawyer, go to handleonthelaw.com.
Start your weekend right with Dino's Night Out, Fridays from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino covers what's hot across the Fox Valley, from live shows to food fests and everything in between. Proudly sponsored by the legendary Arcada Theater at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Your home for unforgettable concerts, comedy, and more. Tune in on WRMN 1410 AM or stream at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, your guide to the weekend vibe.
Whether you're still waking up or still awake from last night, we got you. Mornings just got a whole lot more interesting. This is how you do radio. Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show.
Good morning and welcome back to the WRMN Morning Show. It is 8:06 and we are about to jump on a Zoom call with Dean Dauber from Anderson Humane. And I wanted to tell you that out of all the pets yesterday or last week that we featured, all but one was adopted. Hang in there, Dean. We're trying to figure out what happened. We had it. What's happening, Dean? Are you in, David? All right. Well, stay tuned, Dean. We're trying to get in the Zoom room. But last week, all of the animals and 3 of the ones we were going to feature today were adopted yesterday. So last week, Dory She was like a bully mix. Oh, God, she's so cute. She got adopted. Sourdough, the all-white little baby girl, she got adopted. Polka Dot, the kitty cat, got adopted. And Corona, she also was a mix of, I don't know, cuteness and adorableness and something. Hang in there, Dean. The only one that did not get adopted is Joshua. He is a 4-month-old. He is the sweetest, cutest little boy. I know he was a big lovey boy. He was a big lovey boy. Are we still having technical difficulty? Call the station? Okay, but we can't host. Okay, Dean, call the station.
Anyway, because dead air kills.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there we go. We can hear you. Can we get him on camera?
Is he on Zoom?
Dean, are you on?
Yeah, I can see you and hear you, but I can't see you on the Zoom.
Right.
So I know our camera's working here.
Okay, ours is.
You want me to?
Hang on.
Yes, I can.
It won't show the camera?
I am on, yes.
Yeah, you are, but we can't see you. So we're trying to figure that out. They're going to give him like half a second. So tell us about all the pets from last week except one got adopted. How exciting was that?
Take this, Justin.
Can you hear me? Dean? Dean?
Technology is a wonderful thing.
This is okay. So next week during the commercial, we're gonna pull this up and have it ready
or we
to go.
have like a tutorial, and then David still needs to pot his mic up.
Yeah, Dean, can you hear us?
Yeah,
I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. So while we're trying to figure this out, I was saying that all the pets from last week except one got adopted. Correct?
It was amazing. Yes. Over the weekend, they all went home one by one. We had somebody come in that day saying that they had heard the segment on WRMN, and we're really, really happy to come in and take a look around. And they came back ultimately and adopted.
Who did they adopt?
I think it was I think it was Polka Dot, but I'm not sure which
Polka
one
Dot,
it was.
the kitty cat.
Yeah. Polka Dot went home. It was wonderful. So it's really great, and this is nice because it's folks that are local that are seeing and hearing our animals, and you guys are doing a great job helping get these guys adopted. So thank you so much for highlighting them.
No, this is super exciting. So we're trying to get the camera situation worked out. Are we going to be able to get it worked out? Yeah, he's going to get it here. Okay.
But hey, David, this is Derek. What is your website and everything for people out there to actually go to and find, your adoption?
Yeah, you can see all of our animals at ahconnects.org. So it's A for Anderson, Humane, H for Humane, Connects, CONNECTS.org. If you Google Anderson Humane, we're the first one that's going to pop up for you. And all our adoptables are on there, and that updates live. So if they're adopted, they're off that website within an hour.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's current. And what you can do is when you go to our website and are looking for that companion animal for yourself, you can look at the location, because we have them in cats in several of the Petcos. We have dogs over at the Petco in Bloomingdale. And of course, during our open hours here in South Elgin, we have dogs and cats. So the location is important if you're looking for somebody in particular. If they're in foster, give us a ring and we'll schedule in the foster to bring those in to do an appointment. But otherwise, you can come in anytime during our adoption hours and see the cats that are at the facilities and dogs that are at the facilities.
Aw. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3. We have 6 today. I'm hoping that we get the cameras up any minute.
Any second here.
Any second. Any hooty second. So give us, who are we going to start with? Which animal? We're going to start.
Well, first one, we have Jet here waiting for us. And Jet, unfortunately, had to be returned due to some financial issues with the owner. So he had to come back to us. But he's a 5-year-old, is great with other dogs. He lived in a home with other dogs. So it was just he likes kids. So if you're looking for a second dog, and sometimes we don't know if they're good with their dogs or not, and
he'd be a great fit. He's about 45 pounds.
Hey, Dean, I hate to interrupt you. Dean, I hate to interrupt you, but we're not getting a video from your end. That's what the problem is. I don't know.
Video from our end is not coming through. All right, let me see what I can do here.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you.
Well, and while you're doing that, there is no shame in admitting that you cannot take care of a pet and that you do the right thing by returning it and not like dumping it or neglecting it. There's never any shame when you cannot, financially take care of a pet or physically if you're not, your health changes, things like that. So the people who return the dog, they did the right thing.
There we got it. Okay. Thank you.
Well, it was our end.
Off of here.
You can see Jet there now.
Let's see this pupper whuppers.
Hold on a second here.
Hang
I don't know why.
Derek, you know how to... I'm dying to see Jet. But again, like I was saying, and there is no shame in admitting that you can't take care of and doing the right thing by the pet, whether it's a cat, dog, lizard, bird, whatever it is. And research your breed. We talked about this last week. Research the breed. Go spend time with the dog or cat that you are interested in. There we are. Hi,
there we
Dean.
go.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
And your assistant's name, what is her name again?
This is Lasha. She is our director of adoptions and guest experience. So she takes care of all of our adoptions. And Lasha, you want to tell us a little bit about Jet?
Yeah, Jet is about 5 years old. Unfortunately, Jet had to come back to us from a previous adopter due to financial reasons. But as you can see, Jet is very sweet, very calm, loves belly rubs.
Aww.
5 pounds, so a perfect size for a dog if you like to take walks, or could probably even be a lap dog if you want. In the previous home, Jet did do well with other dogs, had another dog in the home, children, and is house trained.
Yeah, it looks like it says he's about 2.5 years old.
2.5 years old, yep.
What a sweet boy.
We do have him scheduled for a dental, but he's available for adoption now. You'll bring him in and we'll take care of that through the clinic.
See, that's what I was saying earlier. When people talk about adoption fees, yeah, they could be a little pricey, but all that you do to take care of them prior to them being adopted is quite expensive.
It really is. All of our animals go home spay neutered, current in their vaccinations, and if there's something else that we're aware of, we're going to do our best to take care of it. We're going to bring Pip up here now.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited to see Pip.
Now, Pip is a 5-year-old male. He needs somebody that would be active with him because he, as you're going to see here, has a few pounds to lose.
Yes,
and what kind of dog is Kip?
Pip with a P.
He's saying bye to Jet. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's a little chunky monkey. He needs a house with a yard and a fence.
And what kind of dog is Pip?
We are thinking he's some sort of beagle mix.
Okay.
Possibly a beagle mix. But we're not for sure. But he kind of looks. What do you guys think? I think Susie looks like a beagle mix to me, right?
Let me just tell you, people. I'm going to post his picture on Facebook. Those eyes. He's 5 years old, and those eyes. If you meet him, you're going to fall in love. Yes, he definitely looks like some sort of beagle mix.
Beagle mix,
but
maybe with like a hot dog.
With a hot dog.
or the wiener dog.
Now, what is his story?
So where did he come from, Lasha?
He was a surrender from a family that can no longer care for him. Obviously, he could use to lose a few pounds, so a family that loves to go for walks would be a great match for him. He has lots of energy, and I took him for a long walk yesterday. He loves to go for walks and sniff the ground, so he'd be a great walking companion.
Is he good on a leash when you're walking him?
How's he on a leash, Lasha?
He's pretty good. He loves to smell everything, so he just kind of keeps his nose down and walks along. So he does pretty good. He does pretty great.
Oh, those eyes. He's going to be adopted very quickly with those eyes.
I think so, too. And one other thing, when you're looking at a 5-year-old dog, people don't know puppies are a lot of work, right?
Yeah, like a newborn.
And there is a lot of benefits to adopting an older dog. So he's, just on that border between adult and senior. And where he does need some exercise, he's not going to have that huge amount of puppy energy that somebody has. So if you're looking for somebody that's going to be a little bit calmer once they settle in the home, and that takes a little while, and you can give him the exercise he needs to lose a few pounds, he's going to be a great fit for your family.
Oh, he is just precious. And people remember one thing. When these dogs are at a shelter for a while and you bring them home, don't be surprised if they have an accident or two until they're aware of how you want to let them out, which door that they need to go to. You know, I think people sometimes get a dog from a shelter and expect them to be perfect immediately. And that's not always the case. They might have an accident or two till they learn your routine or you learn their routine.
You are absolutely right. And that's why I love talking with you, Susie. You know your stuff when it comes to rescue. You know the right things to say, because dogs are all about routine. They know when you're I mean, if you've ever fed a dog at 5 p.m. every day, they're going to let you know when you miss that 5 p.m. feeding, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's the same thing with the potty training. They need to learn, how long do I need to hold it? When can I expect to go out? And you should expect a couple accidents, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to quickly learn that
Correct.
routine.
My dog knows the difference between my work clothes and like my pajamas. Like she literally will see me getting dressed and be like, you're leaving. I can tell you're leaving. So yeah, they're very smart. Now, who is this?
All right, this is Bangle. Bangle's a female Labrador Aussie mix, we think, and she is a puppy. She is one of those 3.5-month-old puppies. She's friendly with people of all ages, and she's one of the dogs that came in from Oklahoma for us. You know, got nothing more to say about?
She came in with a few litter mates that did get adopted, so she's waiting for her turn. But she's been at adoption events. She just loves to play with other dogs, and if people keep her social with other dogs, she can coexist with another dog very easily.
I will tell you by looking at her picture, dear Lord, she is just precious as precious could be. How big do you think she's going to get?
About 60.
Yeah, lab size, I'm guessing, 60, 70 pounds.
Good size for 3 months.
Yeah. Look at those paws, the little white fleckered socks on those paws.
I just zoomed into the picture you sent me. Again, just a stunning little pupper whuppers. And she will be on our Facebook page as well. This is so exciting. What do we got? What do we got next?
All right. Next we have coming up, we have Casey. Now, Casey is an older dog with us. He is 11 months, so he's not quite full on adult, but he is, he's someone who's been with us about a month and a half. So I would love to see him go home this week. And there's everybody, all our volunteers who walk him say, why is Casey still here? He is just a great little shepherd mix guy. And he's a transfer in from Oklahoma, so we took him from an under-resourced shelter where he may not have had the best outcome, especially adult dogs, right? Down south, they have to, unfortunately, make tough decisions when they run out of space. So we brought him up so that he would have a second chance with us. But isn't he gorgeous, little shepherd?
So handsome. Oh, my goodness. And what a good boy.
Nice looking.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Nice looking dog there. Brown coat. Looks like he's ready to go out and party with the white right down his chest there, a little white on his nose.
Now, it does say that he's a little bit nervous, and that could just be because of where he was raised, how he was raised, where he's at. You know, my dog, I've had her now for almost 4 years, and she still is skittish about certain noises. I'm like, you've heard that noise 1,000 times. But that doesn't mean they don't settle down. And sometimes it's just they need a safe place. And when they find their safe place, they simmer down, and they're happy, and they're amazing dogs. He is handsome as could be. Oh,
yeah, he's a great dog. And again, a lot of folks think, oh, I need to be home 8-9 hours. I have to go to work. I need that to have a dog in my house. But there are hundreds of people that will come and walk your dogs midday. There are really great. There's a dozen great doggy daycares within our area to give that dog breaks. And dogs can be happy for 8 hours. That's okay. They're just gonna take a little break, especially in adult dogs who can hold their bladder. Puppies have a little problem sometimes maybe holding their bladder that long, but adult dogs, he would be fine, as long as it's not too long of a day. So don't let those, just because you have to go to work, don't let that hold you back from making an adoption.
Absolutely. I know people who use rover.com and find dog walkers, and they have found some of the best dog walkers ever. Yes. Just vet your walker. You're going to meet them before they come and start coming into the house.
All right, next we have Ziggy. So we got a couple of cats today. So we're gonna try that now. If anybody's tried to show cats, it's a little bit harder, right? Because dogs. But this one is a beautiful, beautiful cat.
It's like trying to catch a goldfish in a bowl, right?
Ziggy.
Literally.
What?
It's like trying to catch a goldfish in a bowl. Ziggy.
Yep. Well, you heard the term Randall cats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you get a little closer?
Oh, Ziggy is
Polly's gonna do the live.
Oh, sweet.
Isn't she beautiful? Lasha, what's Ziggy's story?
Ziggy, believe it or not, Ziggy was found as a stray, which is hard to believe because she's very sweet. Just a little nervous right now, obviously, but very talkative in her kennel. She just talks and talks, wanting attention. She's a good-sized cat, so if you like your cat's a little bit thicker, she's a good choice. Yeah. But she's super sweet, really not minding me at all. Holding
She's
her
gray
here.
with these
A lot of cats
yellow
don't
green,
tolerate her
right?
well.
She's gray with these yellow green eyes.
Beautiful eyes.
Stunning.
She is a staff favorite for sure. And it's a good reminder. She came in as a stray. Get your cats microchipped. If they get loose, we're going to get them back to you. If they come into the shelter, if they have a microchip, we are going to get them back to you.
Okay, quick question. Is she female? Because her page says male, so I just want to make sure.
I think I've been calling her. It's a male.
Okay, he is a male. Okay, just
He
want
is
to
a
make
male.
sure. Awesome.
Yep. No, thanks for calling that out.
Just in case somebody wants to come see Ziggy and they're like, no, I'm set on a female, and then go, oh, surprise, it's a boy.
We'll show them some female cats then. But
There
no,
we go.
you're right. Thanks for.
No,
correcting that.
absolutely. And thank you for sharing Ziggy. Who else do
Next, we have Gerald coming off. They're doing the handoff now. Now, Gerald's a little bit younger. She's a 4-month-old. So just over that kitten kind of stage. Still technically a kitten, but just starting to look like an adult cat. Why don't you tell us a little about Gerald?
Gerald is a 4-month-old cat that came in with a litter mate and has been living in a foster home waiting to be ready for adoption. He's a sweetheart. He's with one of our wonderful fosters, just came in today because he's just made available for adoption. So come on down and see Gerald.
Gerald is sweet. What would you call Gerald's coloring? Is that like a tiger stripe? Like a tiger
stripe? Yeah.
Tiger stripe.
We've got a little bit of muted colors going on in there. It's just a little bit of everything.
Almost looks like his face has a little bit of Siamese in it. Just a touch. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the shape of the snout. Nope, handsome baby. Oh,
Personality plus. Personality plus.
Personality plus. And then I think we have Roger. Am I correct with Roger?
Roger got
adopted?
Roger got adopted. Okay, so those were the 5 we had for today, correct?
That's our animals for today. But there are 60 other animals here at the shelter you can come and see. So come on down. We are open. Like, you don't need an appointment. If they're here and they're available, you can see them when you come in. We're open noon to 7 today for our adoption floor. Same thing over at our Bloomingdale location that has dogs and cats.
And
of
you
course,
also-
anytime
I'm sorry, you also have exotics, right? You have birds that need places. You have guinea pigs, David T's, that need places. You have what else?
Guinea pigs, we have snakes, rabbits, a couple of rabbits on the website. So just go to our website. Those are all listed. Now, those are all in foster because we don't have a dedicated room here at the shelter, and the dogs and the cats would stress those animals out. So we keep them all in foster. But we have probably over 100 small and exotic animals in foster care. You can see them right on our website and make that appointment.
Awesome.
And how did they find you? The 2 locations? Do you let the listeners know?
Yes, we are at 1000 South LaFox here in South Elgin. Again, we're open at noon today. And then we're in the Petco in Bloomingdale. Is that 418 Army Trail Road?
It's close.
Sorry.
It's right there.
412 Army Trail Road. 412, right inside the Petco. So you'll see the Petco, and we're back, and we're in one of their old doggy daycare centers back there.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah, they donate that space to us, and we have donated last year over 1,000 dogs, cats, and kittens and puppies went home through our Petco program.
Oh, that's amazing. So again, we're talking to Dean and Lasha from Anderson Humane. We featured 5 critters today, 5 sweet pupper whuppers and kitty cats. If you're interested, go out there. Tell them that you heard it from us. We're going to keep a tally of how many that we personally helped get adopted because we're so excited to help you guys with this.
So you guys are doing a great job. And don't forget Walk for Animals. Now, did I hear you guys started a team?
We are starting a team. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
We will be there. We will be there.
April 26th, folks can go to our website and sign up to, that takes a lot of funds to care for these animals. Susie, you know that on average, it costs about $1,000 per animal when we do all the vetting and transport.
And that's a healthy animal.
That's for the healthy ones, yes. So any help, any support, anybody that wants to walk and have a great time too in Batavia, walking with us on April 26th, we'd appreciate that. Go to our website and you'll be able to sign up right there.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Sorry about the technical difficulty. And let's do this again next Wednesday, please.
Next Wednesday, we're planning on it. Weekly piece with you guys. We love it. We love to see these guys go home. Thank you guys so much. You're the best.
You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Oh, that was awesome. Very sweet. Very sweet. So if you're interested in a cat, dog, or something else, check out Anderson Humane. It is 8:28. We're holding steady at 36 degrees. It looks like the rain has ended. I don't know if we have more coming. It does not. Well, it looks like it's possible. But yeah, thank you guys. That was super fun.
Yeah, and for anyone that was listening out there, please go back to the youtube.com at WRMN Radio at probably about 8:14-ish when the actual feed got up online because, I know as you're listening in your car, you're not really able to see all of the dogs and cats that were up on the screen, and they were some very lovely animals there.
Yeah, typically I try to describe them, but we were in such a time crunch that I was trying to get them all on. But you're absolutely right. Thank you for that. So
it looks like Susie C's about to take off for the day. Say bye, Susie C.
Wow. Yes, I am going to go home, drop my dog at daycare, and then I have to be out in Naperville from 10:30 till about 3:30 this afternoon. So it's going to be a long day. But thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Derek, for coming in. Come in more often.
Well, Wednesdays, hump day.
Hump day works for us, and you can sit in while we do the animals. And so, yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm taking off, but you're going to be left here with these boys, and I hope and pray they behave.
No, we're not.
So from me until tomorrow, be kind.
Double D show right now. David and Derek on the WRMN Morning Show.
Oh boy, Dino, get ready. Thanks, Brendan.
Wait for the show to go off the rails here on the WRMN Morning Show.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by USPS Ground Advantage. Illinois lawmakers are considering a bill requiring car dealers to provide vehicle history reports for used cars. The report would contain title issues, odometer readings, recalls, and accident history. Dealer groups say the reports can sometimes contain inaccuracies. The Illinois Supreme Court is reviewing a law that permanently bars people with nonviolent felony convictions from possessing firearms. Capital News Illinois reports attorneys for a Cook County man argue the ban conflicts with a 2022 U.S. Supreme Court ruling on gun regulations. An Illinois Senate committee has approved a bill requiring schools to expel students for at least 1 year if they commit or attempt sexual assault at school or school events. The measure follows a Taylorville case and now moves to the Senate Education Committee. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Broker Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
Pump up the volume. Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/ground advantage to learn more.
Paid for by Michael Pierce for Congress.
I am an Illinois conservative candidate for U.S. Congress running to represent the 11th District, and it was called Illinois home for my entire life. I'm a college graduate and earned both my master's and doctorate degrees while serving my country in the armed forces. I retired from the Army with the rank of Lieutenant Colonel and afterwards continued working for the Department of Defense for both the European and Africa commands. As a service-disabled veteran, I remain active in veterans organizations. I continue to work diligently for the benefit of veterans in need to help them and their families transition from military back to civilian life. I need your vote to go to Washington to represent Illinois, to fight for a brighter future for its residents, and help eliminate Washington's inefficient, bloated bureaucracy that had plagued our previous administration. My name is Mike Pierce, Republican candidate for U.S. Congress, 11th District. I want to work for you and bring real change to Illinois and to Washington. I am asking for your vote. And I approve this message.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Progressive. Today, rain and patchy fog with a slight chance of thunderstorms before noon, transitioning to rain and snow, high near 38. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 27. Looking ahead to Thursday, mostly sunny with a high near 46. Currently, it's 36 and drizzling. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Snapshot from Progressive wasn't created for just anybody. Oh no, we made it for you. Smooth accelerators. When that light turns green, you're off. Like a warm knife through firm butter. Going from 0 to the speed limit in an appropriate amount of time. Sure, your car has horsepower, but your horses prance around as silky smooth as your right foot. Fancy Prancerton. With Snapshot, safe drivers like you get personalized rates based on your driving habits. Sign up today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents.
Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. Buckle up, Fox River Valley. It's gonna be a ride.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the morning show here on WRMN 1410 AM downtown Elgin at Studio 14. Now I'm David Tees with Derek Geyer here now. Sue had to take off, so we're going to talk bad about her while she's gone. What do you think?
Nah.
No, you don't think so?
Oh my God, those puppies were so cute! I can't believe it. They were the cutest.
I want them all. I want to hug them all. Give me kisses, smooches. Well, we got some action in the Action Alley. Cars coming in.
Yeah, it's a good
out.
thing Susie C left because you know, cars coming out of the alley, cars backing down on Douglas Street. I mean, it's just a free for all over here.
What are you doing? Stop it! You're gonna go through the building.
Oh, I know, and it absolutely drives me up the wall. I get it. People are hungry and they want to come over to the shawarma stop or the gelato place. But then they park and they block the alley. Like no consideration for anything. And they sit there for like 15, 20 minutes at a time. And I've seen cars come down the alley trying to get out the alley, honking. It's just an absolute free-for-all.
You know, I've never been down that alley. And
yeah, but I'm sure you've been down some back alleys.
Yeah, I know. I've been down some in the city.
Oh, yeah, well, you know. And the WRMN Morning Show is sponsored by the good folks of Vasselli Law. Visit their website at jmvchicagolaw.com. Again, that's jmvchicagolaw.com. Or call 630-931-8225. That's 630-931-8225. Vasselli Law, advising governments, defending communities.
Well, we're going to get some less talking bad about her time. We got a caller. Let's take the caller.
Okay.
Hello, caller. Who are we talking to?
Leonard Carter, how you doing today, you young men?
Hi, Miss Carter.
Hi.
My dog, my first dog was, his name was Frisky.
Frisky?
It was a terrier.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a pretty dog. Yeah. When I moved up here, when I was 16, I had to give her up.
Oh.
So, but anyway,
Yeah, and what kind of dog was it?
a terrier.
Okay, yeah, I didn't hear you first time. Wow.
Yeah, terrier.
What was it? Rambunctious?
No, it wasn't really. It wasn't. It wasn't. I had all kind of dogs I had, but that was my first one, my first love of a dog.
Have you had any dogs since?
Oh, yeah, I got David Cedos, and I got little Lolo. She's a Shih Tzu and Yorkie.
Oh, okay.
She was in here last week.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Oh, I miss Miss Carter.
So, yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to tell you my first dog, and you young men have a great day and a blessed day.
Okay, thank you, and you be careful out there. It's cold.
And glad seeing you, Derek, again. I ain't seen you in a while.
Well, it's nice to be seen, Miss Carter. I appreciate that.
Okay, you guys have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Thank
you
you.
too.
Goodbye.
She's so nice. I always like to be seeing her at places. She's such a nice lady.
Yeah.
A lot of care with that lady.
Yeah. Have you checked out any new television shows or anything?
No, you know what? I really don't watch.
You really don't watch? Okay. So
well, no, I actually watch, but I'm binging on different old shows. Like I'm watching.
Well, give me an old show.
Sledgehammer right now. I'm binging on that.
Sledgehammer.
It's actually you remember the movie Naked Guns?
Sure.
Well, they used to have Police Squad.
Yeah.
You know, that was their thing. But Sledgehammer was a knockoff of Police Squad and the Naked Gun stuff, but he's a renegade, crazy cop that talks to his gun. He's got a big, huge...
Wait, okay, so this, was this like the Dirty Harry knockoff kind of thing?
Yeah.
I guess he was using the same like 44 Magnum or whatever.
44 Magnum, yeah.
I do remember that. Wow, that was like, God, I think I was like 8 years old or something when that was on air.
Yeah, he's like carries the 44 Magnum, pearl handle, got like a hammer on the handle.
Yeah.
And he talks to his gun, and people are like, who are you talking to? Nobody. He puts it away, sleeps with his gun.
Right.
On the pillow. Yeah, it's slapstick comedy. And I like that stuff.
Yeah, slapstick was good. I liked well, God, back in the day, the Three Stooges, Laurel and Hardy. God, I think that was pretty much about it as far as that goes. But then you're talking like what, Naked Gun?
Yeah,
with
Leslie Nielsen.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then they have was it Priscilla Presley? One of the Presleys on there.
Oh yeah,
She was on a few of them, and O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, those were those stuff. But right now, all this. I mean, when I sit there and go through streaming like YouTube or Amazon or Hulu or NBC or Peacock, whatever all that stuff is out there, all these crazy new series they got out there, like Yellowstone. You got Yellowstone out there. I didn't get into Yellowstone or The Walking Dead. Did you watch The Walking Dead?
Okay, so the first couple of seasons were pretty good. And, it's a zombie movie, horror-ish,
right.
The dramedy or whatever you want to classify it as. But yeah, I mean, the first couple of seasons were good, but after that, it got to be a little much. Like everyone's like, "Oh my God, this is such a great show! This is such a great." I just, I couldn't. I didn't see what everyone else was seeing. I went to a couple, viewing parties with a couple ex-girlfriends and stuff, and everyone was like dressing up as like their favorite character. Really, really into it at the bar, and they had like zombie shots or anytime someone said like a phrase, it was they made a drinking game out of it.
Yeah.
Well, that's always fun. I never had a problem with that. So okay, what are we listening for? Give me the contact sheet and everything. It's like, oh, did they say this? Okay, cool, shot, whatever, beer, whatever.
Stab a zombie, do a shot.
Yeah,
that type
something
of thing.
like that. Oh, he used a bat on him. That's a double shot, or like I don't.
I never got into it. The tenant that lives with me, she comes down to the community room and watches the Walking Dead when it comes on. But you know what? What's weird, Derek, is that Susie leaves and everybody wants to call in, and which is kind of nice. I'm going to take this caller real quickly here. Hello, caller. Who are we talking to?
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Katie. How you doing? Or Katrina, sorry. She doesn't like it when I call Katie.
Hi, Katie. Oh, sorry.
Really? You too? No, I'm just kidding.
You too.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Hi, Dad. Hi, Derek.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, you don't call me.
Really quick.
You don't call me Dad on the radio. Say Dave. You say sir. We don't want people to know we're related.
Yeah, and you're still probably
fine.
bitching and moaning about her.
Sir, Dave.
Her phone bill, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
The phone bill.
Mhm.
Well, okay, where's Nut Casey's Pizza? Speaking of the phone bill, where's Nut Casey's Pizza?
You know where one is at.
That's the point. Where's Nut Casey's Pizza?
Okay, we'll make a fair trade one day.
Okay, sure. No, I'm just kidding. So I was just calling really quick about, so do you remember our first dog, Buddy?
Buddy, yes.
Oh, he was a sweetheart. He was a lab. And he was just, oh my gosh, he was so sweet. He was so gentle. Just the sweetest dog.
He was a military retired military bomb sniffing dog. And Buddy was, he was rambunctious. He was excited to be living with us. And he would say, Derek, I love you. The dog actually spoke, I love you.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
I gotta go. I just
Okay,
wanted to share
get to
that.
work. Yeah, people are expecting stuff done.
Have a good one, Katrina. Thanks for
All
calling.
right. Yep. All right. Bye.
See, she's getting a phone call too at work. She loves her job.
Hey, if you love your job, it's not considered work.
Mm-hmm. She's a quality control brake inspector for vehicles. Make sure that
That's. And for anyone that doesn't know out there, the reason why I kind of chortled or laughed or whatever with that one was because, well, Katrina's blind.
I'll never forget that day with
you. Yeah. Hey, why don't you?
She's sitting right next to you. She's blind, not deaf.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one of the WRMN morning show moments, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Susie C., she had her dyed blonde hair moment, and then, not 10 minutes later, or maybe it could have been 10 seconds later, I did the exact same damn thing.
You followed her right off the cliff.
Yeah, right off the cliff.
And she's known to do that, to bring people with her right off the cliff.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. She's pretty good like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, she's got a heart of gold.
Yeah. Yeah, and she makes everybody laugh, and,
Yeah. But, I mean, she is the male host killer, so good luck with that.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm next in line. Let me see.
I joke. I am joking. For those of you that are out there and don't know my sense of humor, that is a joke. I am joking.
No, she's going to come back here and do a three-point turn.
Yeah.
Right into the window on you now. I'm getting out of the way.
Yeah, she's not going to stop.
Yeah, it probably won't be long before I get put on a milk carton.
Well, I mean, it's not like you were doing this on a permanent basis.
No, I'm just going and having fun.
You're helping the station out. You're helping Susie C. out. You're helping running the board. I mean, you're bringing in caramel and cheddar, popcorn,
and donuts. Yeah.
And donuts. What is Casey's Pizza not good enough?
There is nothing close by me. Oh. I mean, I woke up a little early this morning and I went west. I have to come east. I'm only like about a mile and a half away from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so I had to go. So I decided to go west. McDonald's wasn't open. Jewel was not open until 6.
Yeah.
That's not going to work for me because I'm going to pick up some ice cream. So I'll pick it up tonight, and then that way I can have some ice cream.
Son of a gun!
What'd you forget?
Well, 2 days. Okay, so man, such an idiot, and a forgetful one at that. So go back there in the fridge, or actually in the freezer, and there was a couple things of Dairy Queen.
Yeah, the Blizzards.
The Blizzards that Mary Kay Wesleyan had brought in, and they've been sitting back there for at least a couple of months already.
Yeah.
So I figured, nice warm day on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Picked it up, and what did I do? Completely forgot about it. It's still sitting on the front seat of my car. Oh, well, And I would say, if it wasn't 2 or 3 days removed because it's Wednesday already, and I would probably have adventured, taking it and drinking it as a shake. Maybe if it was yesterday and I remembered, or yesterday morning if I remembered. Nah, I can't do that now.
No, I can't. Any day, any dairy thing after 24 hours or 12 hours being left out, don't go there. Trust me on that.
No bueno. I don't want the Exorcist effect.
Oh, I had that last night.
Really?
Gas station cheeseburger didn't work out too good for me.
Oh, that's what Sam was talking about.
Yeah, gas station cheeseburger. I was in a lot of pain.
What from what or don't? Well, yeah, no.
Yeah, we don't want to disclose anything here.
Yeah.
But so
we want to help businesses. Damn it.
Yeah, when I fell off the horse, I got right back on it. Thornton's has a good mini slider cheeseburgers, which has always been safe for me. Okay. And they're very good. So I jumped right back on that horse yesterday, right back down that gas station food alley.
Okay, so Okay, so yeah, Thornton's are good. Mm-hmm. I like their the hot dogs or the brats or whatever. Maybe a little too greasy for my stomach, but but I mean Casey's has really good breakfast pizzas and pizzas in general.
Right.
And if you get that Dealio or whatever that every gas station has these days, the little card or the membership card, you get like the benefits on their pizza. So you get like 30 or 40% off on like a full pizza, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, well, you missed my rant last week about those cards and the apps and the McDonald's apps and the Taco Bell apps. Are you going to use the apps and all that stuff? Remember when you used to get all those cards? I mean, discount card, loyalty cards, discount card, and your wallet's like this big now, and that's why I had hip surgery.
Yeah,
I had to have my job and the wallet.
Okay, gotcha. You were carrying around the big ass wallet, the grandfather one.
Yeah, the rubber band to hold it together.
Yeah,
like George Costanza had.
Well, I've been accused of carrying around a big ass wallet myself, but I keep it in my front pocket. It helps with the women.
Yeah, there you go. So, now you got these apps you pull up to there. But I didn't know. Sue explained it to me that you get loyalty stuff on it.
You get loyalty points.
Free stuff.
They get free stuff on there.
Yeah.
I mean, so if you're going once a week, twice a week, or whatever, I mean, hell, at one point in time, I was going three or four times a week, and then I had to stop because my cholesterol was going up. Mm-hmm. I was starting to get funky. Instead of just having a double chin, I had a triple chin. Which is why I got this, nice little goatee or whatever beard.
Oh, you're hiding it.
Yeah, I'm hiding it.
Get in my belly.
Yeah. I have corn bigger than you, boy. Oh, wait. I don't even know if that was like part of it or not, but.
No, I don't remember having corn.
When did I have corn?
In case anybody didn't know, Austin Powers, that was Fat Bastard.
Yeah.
Those were great movies. I like the Austin Power movies. That's a lot of slapstick and one-liners in there.
Yeah, a lot of slapstick, a lot of one-liners, but who are some of the actors? Since you bring this up, because Michael Myers kind of falls into the category of one of those actors that I don't necessarily like because they keep on doing the same damn thing over and over again.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller is definitely one of them.
Yeah, they could play multiple roles because Michael Myers did a couple of different roles into that whole entire.
Well, what I'm actually talking about is like, or just like it's like the same character, but played in different movies.
Yeah,
that are that have different names and everything. So Michael Myers is kind of one for me. Mm-hmm. Ben Stiller also, and I don't get his brand of comedy. I really don't.
And that's how comedians get their stuff out there. They're a brand, so they take that brand and they keep doing the same thing, but they don't go different. I think the only comedian that went different, Eddie Murphy, he was able to do multiple different types of branding.
Sure.
And except for his concerts at the beginning, but then he was jumping into many different movies. But when you go and watch a Ben Stiller movie, it's like you're watching the same thing over and over again, but just a different plot.
Yeah. And for a while there, Adam Sandler was on that list. Now, initially, when he first came out and he did, what was the Happy Gilmore?
Yeah.
Or, God.
Big Daddy. Big Daddy was another. He had the same actors in there with him a lot, too, in those movies.
And I think that's like also another one. Oh, this is just another retread Adam Sandler movie. Until he started doing his more serious stuff.
Yeah.
And Spanglish, that was an awesome movie. That was a very nice movie. I keep on forgetting the 9/11 movie that he did with Don Cheadle. That was another one that was just absolutely awesome. And that one where he portrayed a comedian with Seth Rogen.
Yeah, they were all comedians.
Yeah, and Seth Rogen was trying to be a comedian, but spoiler alert, and Adam Sandler was on his kind of like going out of the world because he was dying of something. But and then going back into comedy where it's like, okay, now I could get back on the comedy thing because he's showing he's showing his range.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a snob that way, but whatever.
One of the newest comedians over the last, I would say 5, 6, 7 years, maybe 8. I would say 8 years. Bert Kreischer.
Oh, yeah.
The guy that wears no shirt. Right. He's on stage. And I'll tell you, folks, go to YouTube, look up Bert Kreischer. He wears no shirt on the stage. Kreischer? I think that's it.
Bert Kreischer, I think.
Yeah. And he should wear a shirt.
He should wear a shirt.
Should wear a shirt on the stage.
But that's his thing. He doesn't wear a shirt.
Yeah, and he tells the greatest story in the world, the Russian mafia story.
Which he actually went ahead and parlayed that story into a movie on Netflix.
Yeah, and I have to watch it. I have not seen it.
You haven't watched it yet?
I know. I love the Russian mafia story.
Oh my God. I damn near peed my pants.
Yeah. The first time I heard the Russian mafia story, was it real? Was it not real? I mean, this is a made up story.
I have absolutely no idea. And he's going to be, I am the machine. Yes.
Yeah, the machine is also another thing you go look up. I am the machine.
Wait, Susie C, aren't you supposed to be driving somewhere and you're tuning in on the YouTube?
What's she saying?
She's saying, I am the machine.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, if it's not a real story, very well thought out, very creative.
Dude is absolutely hilarious. And there was the other one that the other story that he tells was when it was the hoity-toity charity event.
Yeah.
where it was like, I think he bought like 99.999% of the auction tickets.
Yeah.
And he basically won everything. And he was like, oh yeah, listen to this. Look at this.
Look at me again. It is great. If you guys out there listening, I would definitely, after you're done listening to us, you listen to us first.
Yeah.
And then you go ahead and YouTube The Machine or the Russian Mafia story and sit back. That's probably about a 15-minute segment.
Oh, easy. At least 10.
Yeah.
But the movie itself is probably about 90 minutes because, well, it's 90 minutes.
Yeah.
You can't, I mean, yeah, it's good. It was a good thing. One of the other ones that, do you know who John Cena is?
Yeah.
What's your take on his acting abilities?
Didn't like it.
Didn't like it. Okay. What are your thoughts on The Rock and his acting abilities?
You know what? There's some movies not good at. The Tooth Fairy, really bad.
That was one of his beginnings.
But Jumanji,
okay,
I do like him in Jumanji.
Yeah, that was good.
And then the one where they're in the jungle with the other...
The Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
I think it was the Jungle Cruise that you're alluding to with Emily Blunt.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. That was another Disney movie. But getting back to John Cena and his acting. Mm-hmm. So he does multiple genres where he's very good as in my opinion, because you already said that you don't like him. In my opinion, he is very good as a straight-laced actor.
Yeah.
The one that I am like thinking right off the top of my head is the one movie with Amy Schumer, where it's basically like, she's just hooking up with people left and right, and he's having issues performing, and he's like, he gets in his feels, and I can't really describe the scene because they're in the middle of making Whoopi.
Yeah.
And he's having a man issue at that particular moment in time where it's the facial expressions that he has is just, it's pretty good.
That'll probably happen to me about when I'm 90, maybe 95.
Well, mazel tov. Congratulations. Good for you. I appreciate
Hey, I'm not gloating. I'm just saying, that's my expectations in life.
Hey,
at that point.
Yeah. Hey, Blue Chew, sponsor the Getting Up with Blue Chew on the WRMN Morning Show.
Oh, I got goals in my life, Derek. I really do.
You got goals in your life?
Yeah.
Or gold in your life?
Goals. I have goals that I'm going to be that point at 95. Not before there. That's my goal.
Well, congratulations on that. How much time we got?
Yeah, we got about a minute. A minute and 20 seconds. Yeah, but actually 45 seconds before.
We got the bump music going?
Oh, yeah, you know what? There we go. Thank you. I forgot to turn it up. Hey, everybody, this is the end of our show. Thanks for Derek coming in and making our fun show funner. Or like Susie says, funner or
funner.
Badder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so remember, you got one life. Live it to the fullest. Have fun. Enjoy yourself out there. But most of all, be kind. And
yes,
you guys,
absolutely be kind out there because you get what you give out. That is for damn sure. And who is the person that was joining us, or the animal? Dean from
Animal Humane. Anderson Humane.
Anderson Humane. This has been the WRMN Morning Show. Have a good one.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 9 o'clock.
With your news flash, I'm Ryan Gatenby, brought to you by USPS Ground Advantage. An Illinois Senate committee has approved a bill requiring schools to expel students for at least 1 year if they commit or attempt sexual assault at school or school events. The measure follows a Taylorville case and now moves to the Senate Education Committee. Illinois lawmakers are considering a bill requiring car dealers to provide vehicle history reports for used cars. The report would contain title issues, odometer readings, recalls, and accident history. Dealer groups say the reports can sometimes contain inaccuracies. The Illinois Supreme Court is reviewing a law that permanently bars people with nonviolent felony convictions from possessing firearms. Capital News Illinois reports attorneys for a Cook County man argue the ban conflicts with a 2022 U.S. Supreme Court ruling on gun regulations. I'm Ryan Gatenby with your news flash.